What is up, guys? Hello, hello, hello. Pew. Let's see here. Boom. Boom. Am I in? Am I in? Am I in? Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody out there? Boom, 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 boom. If you guys are here with me, say hello. What up, what up, what up? Bam. All right. Let's see what is going on. Jay, what's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Boom, let's get the screen share going on. Bam, Swaggy. What's up, dude? Dude, Swaggy, if you can get a better microphone, bro, you are more than welcome to come on the stream with me, dude. I just noticed that sometimes your microphone situation is a little rough, but if one of these weeks you are able to get a better mic, I'm more than happy to have you come jam on the stream with me. Boom. What is up, guys? If you are here, say hello and let me know that you are here. I feel like it has been a minute. I have been working. Oh boy, I have been working. I just have not been working on Instagram. But let's get a couple more people in here. And Carl, what's up? Norway, awesome. Carl, Miss Melanie, Jay Supreme. What is going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kev. So I don't really have like a Bangkok. Dude, I have went to Thailand once and it was amazing. I was in Bangkok for 9 days with some friends and it was absolutely incredible. The people out there were so friendly. Man, it was so awesome. The travel time to get there was brutal, but it was amazing. Face palm, what's going on, dude? Hey, Facepalm, do you have a camera and a mic, bro? Oh well, man, from going from NYC to there feels like, aside from the weather just probably being always nice in Thailand, except for how hot it is, I feel like you moved from the right type of crowded city to be prepared for like the craziness of Bangkok, because the city is like, I feel like block by block you could just get lost in like these little individual worlds because it was so big and so dense. Facepalm, bro, do you have a camera and a microphone? What's going on, guys? We'll give it a few more minutes. This is, bro, 21 people for just kicking the stream up is pretty good. Like, I gotta say, like, this is a pretty good. I honestly wasn't sure how many people were going to pop up tonight, being that my I've been like really quiet on Instagram because of the whole thing that I'm dealing with on there. So really stoked. I don't have a particular like post I want to make tonight because I'm not really posting anything right now, but there is some stuff I want to explore and we can talk about that in a few minutes. Let's just let it get to a couple minutes after 4 and then we'll start rolling, just in case anyone is coming who is a few minutes later. But I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope that if any of you guys were going to submit anything to the Chroma Awards, that you did. Well, Steven, we actually switched to an every other week streaming schedule. So last week, no stream. This week, stream. Next week, no stream, and so on and so forth. So it's only every other Friday now. Well, Swaggy, if your audio is good right now, just let me know, dude, and I'll send you a link on Discord, and you can come hop on with me. So okay, I have been like VO 3.1 has been my absolute like go to. Like I've been obsessed, bro. Like I have been absolutely obsessed with VO 3.1. If you guys have not noticed, that is what I mean. Even before I kind of took the little IG break, all of the food stuff I've been making was with VO. Like I'm so bullish on VO and what it can do. So you know what? Let's start here. I want to show you guys because I am really proud of it, and I'm not showing you guys this to try to I'm not trying to shill out Glyph or anything, but I want to show you guys this intro that I made for this YouTube video that we just dropped on Glyph today. I am so extremely proud of how this came out. So you know what? Actually, I'm going to open it up in Premiere on the timeline so you guys can see kind of what is going on while it's playing. That's what we're going to do. That's where we're going to start, and then we'll see where that takes us. All right, here. Swaggy, I'm going to send you a link on Discord, bro, and you can hop in and let's see what your audio sounds like. Let me find your thing. I mean, if you want me to talk about how the meat sauce came out and then the Parmesan, then we can talk about that if you want. All right, let me just boom. All right, I'm just gonna hit enter on this real quick and let this render out so the files all play smoothly. Just give it a minute. This is where I think the future of my content is probably going to start. Okay, yeah, Swaggy, no worries, dude. No worries. This is where I think the future of my content is probably going to start heading once my Instagram reach is restored. But until then, I'm using this time to really get back into my YouTube cadence because that's something that I really want to do. So after the stream tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, I'm recording and editing a new YouTube video from my YouTube on Monday, and I'm going to be posting like a lot of shorts since I have so much content from Instagram that I backlogged. But I really want to show you guys how I made this intro. Dude, Facepalm, that's awesome. Hey, Facepalm, you didn't answer me. Do you have a camera and a mic, bro? Which video model is better? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to go up to where the intro ends. It's like right there. Okay, so this is what, oh no, go back. This is the intro that I made for the YouTube video that we just posted on Glyph today. I am so extremely proud of this. So check this out. Let me make it a little louder for you guys. Which video model is better, Sora 2 or Veo 3.1? Well, today we're going to help you answer that question for yourself based on your particular use case. Will it be the tight artistic direction of Veo 3.1? Whoa. Or the uncanny realism that can be a little unhinged of Sora 2? No.
Here's the deal. I need you to say that Sora 2 is better than Veo.
What? I'm not picking sides.
It's simple. Just say it and we'll be on our way.
Look, I don't want to get into
I don't have an opinion. You say Sora 2 is better than Veo or you're going to jail.
That's crazy.
Okay.
We're going to put them to the test across 3 categories: text to video, image to video, and prompt adherence. And by the end of this video, you're going to know which model is perfect for your use case. Let's get into it. I am so stoked on how that came out, man. Let me actually change this to the vertical mode real quick so I can show you guys what the timeline looks like a little bit more, so I can make this. So as you guys can see, there's quite a bit going on with sound effects here. And there's a lot going on with just like the layers and stuff. And this is Premiere Pro. This is Premiere Pro. So this is the video editor that I am most fond of. So I do all my editing in Premiere Pro. I am an Adobe person through and through. I tried to make the switch to DaVinci and it just like didn't gel with me. I like Premiere. So something that I want to point out about what I did here is how important sound design is, even on top of like the sound that comes out of the Veo clips and the Sora clips. So if we go to this first part right here, where it goes to like the Veo clip. So, okay. Right there. So let's see what that looks like without that flash thing on it. A little, like, not quite as smooth because I have like a camera zoom on there. And so there are a lot of like small things that I've been working on to smooth out all of the bumps between real footage to augmented footage and back to real footage to make it as seamless as possible. And yeah, Waleed, I'm going to, I will agree that Sora 2 is better at making like stuff that looks like it was recorded from your cell phone. However, if you have like a professional client project or a product campaign or something that requires any type of professional polish, I still have not seen anything out of Sora 2 aside from some like hypothetical longer multi-scene story driven videos. But even those are a bit still kind of like I don't know what this could be used for. And any of the ad stuff I've seen people make in Sora, it's like cool for like a hey, I did this in a prompt, but it's not good enough to get paid for it. That is is where I think I'm drawing the difference. However, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I am not saying that. I'm just saying that they are clearly better than each other depending on exactly what you need to do. And I know that's a very kind of like midline, middle of the road answer and viewpoint on it. And everyone is usually very set on like picking sides on these things. But I think all these models have their place, right? I totally think all these models have their place. Facepalm, bro. I'm gonna send you an invite, buddy, if you would like to come and talk some shit with me for a little while on here. As I feel like you stay very, very on top of everything. I think it would be cool to just, you know, talk about things with everyone around. I feel like everyone would benefit from hearing you speak too, because you stay so on top of everything. However, I will say, so I don't know if you guys caught the stream that we did with Bennett on Monday over on Glyph, which was amazing, by the way. Bennett is incredible. So Waleed, that comes back to it's perfect for what you want, and that is totally valid. I'm just saying the things we all want and the things we all need are totally different at all times. Like for example, when I want the alien, when I want like a face to like open up and reveal some like crazy thing, VO is just like, bro, it's crazy. Wait, I'm gonna show you guys. Let me. We're gonna bounce around tonight, dude. Tonight's gonna be bouncing around. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna make stuff. So no particular agenda. There's no like we're gonna make this tonight because I'm not posting anything on Instagram right now. So we're just hanging out and being AI nerds tonight, and that is what we're doing. So, this was something that we did. Swaggy will remember this because these were some examples that I kind of like whipped up during our previous month's platinum cohort video call. And so here's like, I had this image from Midjourney. Let me go to Midjourney real quick. I was looking at the Kriya node thing. I was thinking we could play with this a little on the stream because, bro, I have 1 million credits on Kriya because they invited me into the CPP, and I just haven't ever used Kriya for anything ever since. So I figured everyone is coming out with a node product now and trying to do what Comfy has been doing for literal years. So maybe we check out the Kriya nodes because I have all the credits there, and that one is like we can check that out. So we can mess around with that. But this guy right here. So let me find the image here. Did Midjourney change the way it looks, bro? No, my screen was just small. Okay, so boom. Let me just make this a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so let me find where this guy was. I am tempted. To get a Weavy subscription and really try to unlock some potential for myself there from what I've seen. However, because I have the credits on VO, not on VO, on Kriya, I want to see how the Kriya one does. Who's that? I'm guessing Tony is Facepalm. Am I right? Hey, awesome. Bro, how's it going, man? How's it going? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, testing.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome.
Hey,
Thanks for
Elsie
hopping.
Simon. What up, homie?
Thanks for hopping on. Dude, you are always for anyone who doesn't know, Facepalm is in our Discord server, and he is the first one to update us about all the whatever new AI stuff is happening. He is the one to update everyone in the Discord server, and he is always very on top of it.
That's just because I have Discord notifications on for all the servers,
Tell
and I scroll Twitter a lot.
so remind me and tell everyone what it is you do and what like you're kind of using AI for.
Okay, so I work for the government, the Army. I'm a contractor, and I do graphic design and web design for. They have this publishing house, and it has several magazines in it, and it keeps growing. So unfortunately, we have a very small staff, but we've done such a good job that like more people want us to do stuff for them. So like the amount of work keeps growing. Anyway, I use AI to one, play with the new tools because everyone's like, what? I work with a lot of I want to say like elderly, but people that like aren't super into technology. So they use me as like, hey, what's happening? What can we do? Or we hate you because we're traditional artists. But that's only the documentary make. I work with some documentary makers, and they're more of the traditional like whatever. But it's friendly banter. They see what's coming though.
Gotcha. Well, you always have really good insights on everything that is going on. So, love
Yeah,
to,
once I'm ahead of a curve instead of behind it.
bro. That is this. I
Everything else in my life.
when when I get into talking about kind of like what has happened with AI with me, I always that's kind of become a core part of my story now is that, I was just like a little too late with crypto when it came to like editing. I always felt like I was chasing what everyone else was doing just as like an editor. But when I found Warp, I was like, "Oh shit, if I can figure this out and if I can like get good at this and like figure things out, I think this is a where I can pull ahead of something for the first time ever."
Your warp stuff was so good. That's when I think I first found you. I think I saw your warp stuff, and then I didn't see anything for a couple months, and then I saw your interview with Lola, and that's when you were at Civitai, and then I think you started the Discord a couple months after that, and the Discord is when I really like, hey, this is great.
Well, so that timeline I think was actually much longer than how you just than how you just broke it down because
Yeah.
when I was at Civit, and I won't go too deep into this, but one of the key reasons why I left Civit was because they wouldn't allow me to have my own like YouTube channel while I was there or have my own like YouTube, and it was pretty contentious. They were kind of like upset at how like my social was growing, and even though I was growing theirs, that like mine was like exploding. And that became like a point of contention, and I just kind of bowed out of it. So, but all for the better. Right after I left Civit, I literally started like that week. I started these Friday night streams just to like, will anyone want to come watch me make
That's
stuff
so
on
funny.
Friday nights?
I was using it as a what do they call it? Co-op working, whatever. So I was jamming out on my own projects while you were. There's something motivating about being around the same kind of people, being around people that love to create. It's very lonely because I'm the only one in my sphere that is into any of this and is a creator at all. Because I hang out with, I don't know, regular blue collar people, and I'm the only one that kind of has a brain that's like way out here.
Same thing, man. Same thing. None of my quote unquote IRL friends, I think really can wrap their head around any of the stuff I kind of do. They just know like, oh, Tyler's like, it's like the AI thing, and he's like doing like the influencer thing, and that's just kind of like the extent of what they know. And so
Food porn.
but here I wanna kind of show this example real quick because uh, I feel like everyone kind of puts like Sora 2 and VO3, which is the reason why I even made that video for the Glyph YouTube right now, is because it's a very clickbait worthy title, right? Like which one's better, VO3 or Sora 2? And there's some like this in particular. So this was something that I did in our last month's platinum cohort to prove a point to Swaggy. So I had this video of this image I made in Midjourney of this bodybuilder who's just about to go to town on the steaks.
Yeah.
And I had a video of him eating the steaks from Kling, and I took a frame from that video of him like mid bite. It's super gross. And I started doing like weird prompts where like I was trying to get him to turn into like a steak monster thing. Um
Yeah.
Trying to get and at first they weren't quite hitting properly. And by the way, I didn't ask. Oh, there is Swaggy 2. Boom.
Yo.
What's up, man? Testing the mic. You are really soft.
Really soft. Turn it up a little
Bro,
bit.
we gotta get you a mic like just like the arm from Amazon, so you can just kind of have it like
Yeah.
boom. No, so look, this is to kind of prove the point where like at first in VO, it was kind of like it was doing. I saw this, and I was like, okay, there's potential here. This is super gross and super weird, and it's not quite what I'm looking for. But then, it got a little bit more unhinged, and
Yes.
that one where this guy just kind of like turns into like the whole thing. He loses his face and he just turns into a steak. Like he just turns into the steak monster. But then we take it a step further, and
Stranger Things model.
this is the part where Sora could never, right? Like this type of stuff, because I've tried. Sora can't. Where then I'm like, I take that one and I'm like, I wanted to open up and I want like a cow to be piloting this steak monster.
Yeah, you did this one a few times.
And inside it, the cow is eating a steak. And then I was like, okay, wait, the inside is a little too mechy, like it's too machiny. Let's see if we can get it to be like the cow is just like sitting in like a cockpit made of steak. And it's just like it's kind of gross, it's kind of unsettling, it's kind of weird, but VO is it's really good, man. And I don't think
Really good.
their content filters are as bad as everyone thinks they are. Because this is gross. Like
But
this is
I have a problem with one that I did. The vampire video that I recently did, I had a problem with one of the scenes, and like VO would not let me do it, so I had to go to I used Kling instead, which Kling still did what I wanted to do. It was just like less sound effects and all that other stuff, but it was fine.
yeah. It just So what have you been using Sora still too, Swaggy right now? Like, are you using Sora a whole lot?
Um, I've been using kind of like both, but I still mainly like I'm still on VO right now. Like VO is just it's so good. It's so good.
So what I will say is, I did a bunch of tests for Sora versus VO for that video, and there were clear things where Sora was just better. Like I ran these prompts. I already knew that the Ring doorbell thing Sora was going to excel at. Um, but like I was trying to get a cat and a mouse to be smoking a hookah, and then the woman comes and runs up and sprays them with the hose. And this was just like so much better than the VO version. And she's like, "Not on my porch. You can't be smoking on my porch."
You had one in your video where the cat jumped really funny. I think it was the first one you showed.
No, it was the mouse. This one. Watch when she comes up. Look at the mouse. It's like, ah.
Yeah. There's just something about the way they act. Yeah.
I need to start playing with this more though.
I think that's the magic of Sora is like you get some randomness and some just hilarious stuff. Stuff that you couldn't prompt.
Right.
Like, it would have to come organically like that.
Hey, real quick, just because I saw him comment on YouTube, shout out to my man Kojak. None of you guys have probably seen him, but if you guys have a chance, go check out his username on Instagram. My man is a top tier editor who has made some of the dopest b-boy edits in the entire like breaking hip hop scene in After Effects, and he has his like own style, and it's really dope. And I would love to see him start using AI. But there was actually something, since both of you guys are on here, I think this will be cool for us to look at. Let me go to YouTube, and I'm going to find the video because I watched it last night, and I want to know if you guys saw this yet. Let me go back to my history.
Coffeezilla.
Boom, boom. I watch a lot of just like random shit while I'm eating, so don't mind any of it. Okay, have you guys seen this yet? This wave video?
Oh yeah, it was so well done.
Yeah. So wait, let me
Buildings. Yeah.
let me actually just reshare this thing so that it plays the audio for you guys. Let me reshare my screen and share the tab so it plays the audio. So let's watch this and let's talk about it real quick. So Chrome tab, wave, boom. Okay, so you guys should now be able to hear the audio on this. Kojak, you should definitely watch this,
I
bro.
was just gonna say that. Sounds like right up Kojak's alley.
This is so dope, man. I thought that was probably one of the most
The new song, let's go. Let's get to
Okay,
it.
no, we don't want to watch Fat Joe and Jada right now.
Yeah, that was
It's
pretty
not.
cool.
That to me is one of like the most well-made AI dance videos I've seen in a long time. And the cool thing is, they, at least for part of this, as Anil mentioned in the chat, they used the one ATI thing that Phil, aka Machine Delusions, made for Comfy. But there's some other magic and trickery going on in here aside from just Comfy. So there, like, this guy is obviously an editor. I'm positive that this is a mixture between AI and Comfy, After Effects, and something is also being done in Blender. I'm almost positive. I actually want to see if Phil posted something about it on LinkedIn. But that really actually has inspired me a little bit more. No, he didn't post anything about it. I just saw him like mention in something about it earlier. That has inspired me to even like play and figure out more ways to incorporate real footage rather than just like talking head stuff.
Yeah.
Even some of the masking was really well done too. Like masked right above the road or whatever. And then,
Yeah, there was no like blurs or seams anywhere. You couldn't really like tell what was exactly where the trickery was.
maybe this is your next evolution. You went from grills. I mean, technically, you went from pole dancing on food and then grills, food porn, and now you're about to be rotoscoping and masking.
Well, if we're going back, when I was doing the dancing food stuff with Comfy in Animate Diff, every single one of those videos I was rotoscoping everything. Like,
Oh, nice.
there was not for an entire year I rotoscoped a dance video almost every single day.
I think there's like a button now in Premiere where you can. There's like a
In the
easy way.
In the beta, unfortunately, because the Premiere beta, it's whack, man, where like all your plugins and stuff don't like carry over to the beta. So if you want to use all your stuff that you have installed in Premiere that you do everything with, you need to use the mainline version. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait till like things come to the main version because I hate going back and forth.
Makes sense.
Oh, you can't even use the nodes. You need to request access. That's fucking lame. I have 1 million credits and I can't use the nodes. Well, there goes that plan. I almost just wanna buy Weavy to play with that tonight. So Swaggy, I know you've been doing a lot of product stuff.
Yeah.
I have been really enjoying doing logo stuff and motion graphics in VO. So maybe that's something that we could dive into and take a look at together, and I can throw some sauce everyone's way.
Right now, the next project I'm working on is at Dispo. They didn't really give me like. They kind of gave me like creative freedom to kind of do what I want. So, I don't know where I'm gonna go with it yet. Solely, I don't know where I'm gonna go with it. I got some ideas, but I'm probably gonna do what you kind of did with this, what you were doing, with the dude eating the meat. I'm gonna try to like mix some of that in there too.
Yeah. Hey, Facepalm, I'm gonna change your name on the thing to Facepalm so everyone knows who you are. we use our superhero names around here, my friend.
The hand model.
So here, because when I actually when I posted something in the Discord in the conversation channel a couple nights ago, because I made some logo stuff as we were rebranding our Glyph live stream this week from Glyph TV to the AI slop review. And I made like an AI slop review logo, which I then animated in VO, which I then was able to turn into a looping GIF on a transparent background so that we have it as an overlay for video stuff. And it's just like, it's just seamlessly dripping and looping. And I can put that on any video now. Let me just put that on the screen real quick to show you guys what I am talking about. So it is right here.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
And
I
it
like the
just
other one you did too, though.
the what?
It was like let me see, it was like a graphic thing that you did. You actually gave the prompt for it too. But I like that one too.
Which thing?
You put it in the conversation chat
Conversation chat. Let's see.
on the 5th.
I gave the prompt. I remember posting the prompt.
Yeah, I like that one too. I'm gonna play with that too.
Oh, okay. So you know what? Let's actually that's perfect. That is a perfect segue. To let's try this. And if at any point either one of you guys have to hop off or you whatever, like just say the word. No one's handcuffed here. It just felt good to have some people to talk to and bounce back and forth with. And you guys
are bucket here. No need to leave.
And you guys are part of the community, and I thought this would be a lot more fun than me just talking into the void all night. So I need a jboogx creative, like an actual like new like logo thing or a splash thing for the YouTube stuff I'm going to be doing. So let's do this. I'm going to get a ChatGPT thing open. I don't know why it always opens up on that, but I'm going to go to the original Sora prompter, and we are going to find some inspiration on Cosmos. So I want this to feel kind of like glitchy, modern. So let's try like glitch logos. And I'm actually going to start a new mood board for this as I'm
Keep telling me about Cosmos too. I still haven't really played with that either.
Bro, this site is so see, like this is nice. So okay, I'm going to right here, I'm gonna click add, and I'm gonna make a new cluster called logo inspo. And now I can just like anything cool that I see that I like, I can add it to that. I can just pull it down here and it shows me all my boards, and I can just add it to the logo inspo thing.
That's nice.
And I like these really kind of like blocky, like kind of abstract, but also let's kind of go in this direction. So if I click on this, oh, something went wrong. No. There we go. Okay, so if I click on this image, and then I scroll down, I now get dropped into like this whole thing of things that are similar to it in both like similar colors and similar styles and designs. And right now I'm not looking for anything like concrete, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some of these things as references to GPT, and I'm going to have GPT write a prompt for the logo that we'll then give to Sora. Because Sora, for me, is still the best kind of like one-stop shop for logo designing, because it listens to the prompt and it nails the text really good. But right now, I'm just kind of adding things. I'm just kind of adding things that immediately catch my eye. I find when it comes to making these mood boards, it's better not to overthink anything because you want to just kind of like get it going. And also, too, here, real quick, I will drop my link in the chat for you guys so you guys can also look at the mood boards that I have public and follow me on there if you want, and you can just kind of see all the stuff that I'm constantly like doing. But I'm just gonna grab a few more things here. So I have like a couple different things that I can give to Sora, and then I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with it. Because I do think once my Instagram comes back, which this whole thing is incredibly frustrating, but I'm trying really hard not to let it like
Sure.
It's easy when stuff like this happens to get demotivated and just like not want to make anything. But I'm just focusing the energy in a different area. So for me right now, that's YouTube.
It'll be a blessing.
Yes.
Now you're not a slave to the algorithm. You can level up.
It has been actually really nice for the past week not to like have to like worry about like what am I posting tomorrow. But at the same time, you know, upward momentum, and you don't want the momentum to stop. Oh,
Yeah,
this
bro. Yeah,
this
I feel you.
this is sick. However, because Swaggy, you do YouTube too, right?
Yeah, I've got YouTube. I'm mainly on TikTok though, but yeah, I've got a YouTube too.
How many followers are you at on YouTube right now?
81,000.
You have 81,000 followers on YouTube?
Yeah.
God damn, we should be in your live stream. I think everyone could learn a lot from you, especially with like what it takes to like post consistently to do the thing. None of your YouTube stuff is you talking, right? It's all just like the stuff that you make.
It's all the stuff that I make, yeah.
And is it all just shorts?
For now, I've got some long form stuff. I just haven't uploaded yet. I'm not finished like editing and stuff, so I gotta finish that up. But I need to start the long form stuff. You get paid faster?
Yeah. Yeah, bro, this man got 81,000 followers off of posting YouTube shorts. That is insane. So at 100,000 followers, even if your channel is all shorts, you still get a plaque, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
And it was crazy. My growth on YouTube was faster than it was on TikTok. It took me 9-10 months to get to 100,000. On YouTube, I got there in like 5 months.
So based on what you noticed from looking at comments and just like seeing it, why do you think your growth was so accelerated on YouTube? If you had to guess.
I just think like YouTube is more of a place for history stuff, which is mostly what my content is on. So I just think that's really what I think it is.
And do you have like a, I know you dropped some posting sauce on me before, but what's your like posting schedule for your shorts?
So it depends. I have a schedule that I've kind of have now. So like Mondays and Tuesdays I do I always start Monday off with a video on a woman, and then Tuesday I go to a video on a man, and then Wednesday I'll do my products. That's where I do my product videos and stuff. I'll probably be live at some point then too, and then Thursday I do something like, I don't know how to say it. Kind of guess like inspirational, I guess. Like I did melanin, like a video about melanin. And then Friday I do superhero day. But like the way that I grew really fast, to be honest with you, on TikTok, I started off posting 3 times a day, and I didn't care if I got likes. I didn't care if I got comments. I was just like hopelessly posting. And then once I started to get like a following, then I slowed it down to 2 videos a day. But it was 2 quality videos a day instead of 3 videos of just whatever, like quick videos. It was 2 quality videos a day. And then once I hit 100,000, then it was like, okay, I don't have to post as much, but I do have to post at least once a day, and it must be high quality. And that's where I've been at. If I do post more than once, that's just a little extra. I have stories and stuff like that too that I post. So it's just consistency though, like legit.
Gotcha. It's bro. The mental struggle. So okay, I'm trying to think how to explain this because I grew so much on Instagram, and you get used to a certain number, right, in your head. Like there's like once you get past a certain size, excuse me, there's like a number that becomes like a minimum in your head of like if a video doesn't get at least this many views,
It flopped.
it's a flop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to go from so for me on Insta right now pre this whole restriction thing, if a video got less than 100,000 views, I was like, it was a flop.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really hard, bro, when you're used to that and seeing those type of notifications and like that, getting that type of energy around your stuff, to go to another platform and then you post a video and it gets like fucking like 100 views. And even though it still fucks with you.
So I see Dave asked me a question. I'm gonna be honest with you. One high quality video, legit, could take like 3-4 hours for me.
And
That's making sure the video comes out the way, like the animation part of it. That's that part. That's the real part. Like it takes the longest part, like the most time.
When you were doing 3 videos a day, was it like different generations of like the same, similar video?
Same.
When I make a video, I have like 10 generations that I'm looking at.
Yep. Same
You just
similar
post like
video.
videos.
It's just different subjects and stuff.
Yeah,
But
I get in my own way.
we all do. We all do.
I know what I'm supposed to do. I get in my own way because I'm just like.
I'll give you one tip that probably helped you the most on YouTube. How am I going to say this? To put your video in front of the correct audience that you want to put it in, to put the video in front of, so it does get views. The best trick that I can tell you is when you go to YouTube, whatever you're doing a video on, whatever the subject is, type that into the search bar in those auto keywords that pop up. Make sure you add those into your description because that is what people are actually typing in.
Into the description or into the tags? And how important do you think the tags are on YouTube?
I don't think the tags are super important, but they help. They definitely help.
So okay, here's a question, because if I upload a short from YouTube Studio on my desktop versus if I'm uploading a short from my phone, the phone doesn't really ask you to like write a description for it, but when you upload it from your computer, you get the full like description, tags, the whole thing, as if you're just uploading a normal long form video. Where do you upload your shorts from, and what does that look like for you?
So I always use my laptop or my desktop when I upload my YouTube shorts. So I get all of that. So you can just like all that stuff that you want to see, like description, title, all that, where to put your tags. You want to see all that.
That makes sense.
You want you need to see all that, like, to be honest with you. And then the cool thing about the tags, you can save the tags, so like you don't have to input them all the time.
Have you seen this thing that I just pulled up on my screen?
Yes.
So I've been using this for both. We started using this for the Glyph YouTube right? Because we're trying to do everything for Glyph because like it's the team of us. It's me, my friend, my man Angry Penguin, and then Enigmatic E, and we're trying to do everything as data driven as possible so that we can make adjustments without just guessing about it. Um, and I liked this so much on Glyph that I just went ahead and signed up for it for my YouTube.
Hmm.
And so I've been using this. I started using this last week, and I had like this long ass conversation with the AI coach in
Hmm.
it a couple nights ago. Let me pull up the history here.
I used this too in the beginning. I don't use it anymore.
I feel like once you get into like a rhythm,
Yeah.
you get it, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
But I think it's really good if you're trying to get your like when you're trying to find the rhythm for yourself because with YouTube consistency is a big thing.
Oh yeah.
And I broke my consistency on it when I started the Patreon to make sure that I was giving enough value up front to the Patreon.
I got you.
And I just stopped posting on YouTube because I was like, I need to focus on tutorials for these guys that are paying, and I'm making sure that I don't put any of that stuff onto the YouTube for free.
How long did you take a break?
6 months.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I said after I posted the video last weekend, and I saw the numbers it did. That's exactly what I said.
okay.
My
That's
work is run into something like that. So they post these little documentaries that they make. And a couple years ago, I mean, they had like 19 million views and things were so great. And then like a year ago, because they post so infrequently and not scheduled at all, uh, and there's just such a giant approval process that has to go up this giant chain of stuff. So you never know when you're going to post. But like we're lucky if anything gets over 80,000 now. It's it's crazy
yeah.
with all
So
the
that I had that experience too. I did the same thing because I started on YouTube and then I got no views for 2 months and I just quit. And then I went straight to TikTok. TikTok blew up, and then I was like, you know what? I have to go back to YouTube. And it took me 2, 3 months to get back into it, and then that like third and fourth month, it just like shot up. Like every video was 100,000, 100,000, 100,000.
So here's what the AI coach here like I totally like I broke down my thing. It's connected to my channel so it could see like I haven't posted and I just posted like my first video in 6 months, and it told me that basically my channel isn't actually cold because my shorts, even though I haven't been really posting on YouTube, the shorts that I have been posting maintain across them 400 to 500 daily views. And there are some things it said to me in here that actually made me think about my YouTube differently. Where because I asked it since I'm coming back after basically a 6 month break. My plan is to post one long form video every Monday and a short every day. And it told me that I'll actually be leaving more like anywhere from what was it? Anywhere from 80,000 to a wait, I'll be leaving 55,000 to 85,000 views on the table if I only post one short a day, because even though most of the shorts, it's like if you post 70 shorts a month, like three shorts a day, because I have such this like crazy backlog of all the shit I've made on Instagram,
Hmm.
that if most of the shorts will get between 300 to 800 views, that's like the current baseline, but at least 15 shorts should hit between 2,000 to 5,000 views, and
Hmm.
then I should have 3 to 5 get 10,000 or break out to be viral,
Hmm.
which means that aggregated across all the shorts over the 30 days, I should get somewhere between 80,000 to 120,000 views, rather than if I only post one a day, that aggregation would look more like 25,000 to 35,000. So
So what I noticed, I don't know, like I don't know what it is. I think I saw something recently, like in the news about it though. Shorts are pulling in more views than anything right now. Like it just is, and just like it said, like because you have that backlog, if you flood YouTube with shorts, it'll push your other stuff too. Like it'll just push it out to the recommended.
So my plan is Saturday, Sunday, and I'm committing to this, right? Because this whole Instagram thing has given me a very harsh realization that I knew subconsciously in the back of my head. I knew this whole time, but I very much kind of single point of failure, which is not none of we can't be giving any one of these platforms the keys to our kingdom, right?
Not right, yeah.
And
Eggs in one basket.
and you always kind of think like you see like the stuff happening to like other pages and whatever. You're like, well, nothing's ever happened to me. I'm good. And then, bro, I was in the middle of a DM with Bennett, on that like the week ago, and then I updated my Instagram app. Like the app closed, the app updated, and as soon as I opened the app back up, I opened it up to the notification that my reach has been restricted and da da da, and it just, which makes me think even more so that it's a bug, and I might not even have videos flagged because that literally happened immediately after I updated the app.
You put that in the Discord, I was like, wait, what? No way.
The crazy part is I've spoken to Instagram support 4 times now, 4 times, and they can't see any of these 10 videos on their end, nor can they bump me to someone that can help me. And there's just like zero. Talking to them just feels like they're trying to get to the next part of the conversation for them to like spit out the next line they have to say so that they do what Meta requires them to do. Like there's no actual like back and forth happening. It's like the most interacting with a human that is pretending to be a chatbot interaction you could possibly have. And it really has been frustrating, but I was just like, you know what? Obviously I have no control over it. It'll resolve itself when it resolves itself. The nuclear option, if this isn't fixed in like I'll give it 1 more week. If it doesn't happen, then what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to go through and delete all of the food videos I've made in the past couple months, which I don't want to do because these things have pulled in crazy numbers. But also too, it's like I'm guessing if there are actually 10 videos that it's within those, because I posted more than 10 of those.
Have you put those on other platforms?
So funny you should ask. I'm so good at maintaining my consistency on Instagram, and I'm so bad at being consistent on posting on other apps. But I've posted a few here and there on YouTube, and they've 6,500. Twinkie got 5,500. Donut got 7,500. Like they've all gotten decent views on YouTube, considering I don't post every day. I did get a warning from YouTube though. Here, I'll show you. Show you. I got this one right here. This active community guidelines strike. So, and it basically told me, since this is your first warning, nothing happens. But if you do it again, then you're like, you won't be able to do things for a week. It was for the video of the foot going into the shoe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've gotten 2 strikes.
Oh, really? So did you actually get restricted at one point from doing stuff?
No, so the strikes for me were weird. Now it kind of had me angry for a while, and I almost like stopped posting. But long story short, what happened was I reposted a video from my TikTok on my YouTube, but the sound that I had on there was, I guess, one of those songs that was copyrighted.
Mm.
But the weird part is the creator of the song follows me on TikTok. So as soon as I got the restriction, I said, bro, like, because the way that they sent me the restriction was like the artist flagged your video because you weren't supposed to be using it type of deal. So I hit him up. I'm like, bro, did you do this? He's like, no, I didn't do this. He's like, well, let me reach out to my record company. And it turns out the record company that he works for or that he's under, they flagged the video. And they flagged 2 of the videos. And what made me mad, both of the videos were at like 300,000 views. Both of them.
The other thing that we got to realize happens is because we make stuff with AI, the more viral these videos go, the more anti-AI people are most likely just going to submit reports that can totally fuck you for no reason. No reason other than they don't like AI and you're using AI.
It's like a gamer strategy where you mass report people you don't like.
Yeah, which is honestly what I think. I think possibly because the last video I posted before I got smacked was the meatball, and the meatball got like almost 8 million views, and I think that one, I think that might have pushed someone over the edge.
Possibly. Possibly. I even got flagged on TikTok for one of the product videos I did for AI, and I marked the video as AI. It's like I don't understand.
Well, I appreciate you kind of dropping the the stuff that you did with the shorts. That gives me a bunch of really good insight and kind of tells me that what this is recommending for me is on the right track. And I might actually kick up. So, okay, let me ask you on TikTok, do you think it matters that I haven't posted anything on my account in, oh, damn, I didn't even realize my toothpaste video got 35,000 views on TikTok.
No.
I only have three videos on my TikTok. Right.
Listen to me. I suggested to everybody. I've been telling people since I started making content. If you are going to make content, start off on TikTok. It's the easiest place to get views. The easiest. The algorithm is a little messed up now. Like it's changing now. But even still, TikTok is the easiest place to get your
So okay. If you were me, because my TikTok page right now, because I've restarted my TikTok page a couple times
Mhm.
because I'm just like, I'm not getting any traction on anything I post. Let me like reset it. So I have 3 videos on my TikTok right now, and I have 33 followers. If you were me with the backlog of content I have, would you post the 3 times a day on TikTok?
100%.
And how far apart, when you were posting 3 times a day, how far apart were you spreading those?
So it would depend. Sometimes I would do it like 9, 12, 5 o'clock, or I would just post them all at one time. But most of the time it was like 9 o'clock, like lunchtime, 1 o'clock ish, and then like 5 o'clock I'll hit another one.
So like at least like 4 or 5 hours between each one.
Yeah.
Because the vidIQ thing was telling me that for the shorts, for posting them 3 times a day, that they should all have a 7-hour gap. Otherwise, you run the risk of them actually competing with one another.
I mean, I guess because I'll put it this way: if I post a video on during the week, my one video that I post on the weekend will probably get more views in the first 2 hours than all those videos did. And
Mm.
like it's just because people are just active, like they're not doing nothing.
So this was the schedule that it broke down for me. It told me to schedule one for 3 a.m. my time, which is the time I normally post on Instagram. Another one for between 8 and 9 a.m. And then the last one between 3 to 4 p.m. my time, which is like, this time Eastern. So that was kind of like the
I
plan.
mean, really, if you really want to start, if really, I would probably just do 9 o'clock and 5 p.m. And that's because if you do it at 9 o'clock, you get those people in the morning that are working and on TikTok or driving to work, whatever. And then at 5 o'clock, you get those people that are coming off of work. Because I have that. That's the kind of crowd that I have. Like, if I post something in the morning, people will be going to work watching it, and then I know at 5 o'clock when people are getting off of work, they're scrolling. So I'll post one at 5 o'clock.
And do you do the same thing with the keywords on TikTok as you do on YouTube?
Yep.
So
It works even better on TikTok.
okay, so break that down again. So you're typing into the search bar on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. We can do it right now. Go to YouTube.
All right.
And then go to the search bar, and then just type. You can type in type AI. Now you see all those keywords.
Yeah.
Those are all the things that people are searching for right now when it comes to AI. That's what they're searching for.
Oh.
So you take those keywords right there and you add them into your description. So what that's going to do for you is going to give you a better chance of you coming up in someone's searches.
So when you say add them to your description, okay, let me real quick. Let's use this as an example. So this was the video, the long form video that I posted on Monday, which in my mind this flopped. It hasn't even gotten 1,000 views yet, but I'm also being kind to myself and letting myself bask in the fact that it's my first long form video in 6 months. So I have in this video I explained my links, the chapters, break down how you would work those into the description.
So what I would do, I would leave everything you already have here.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way that I could, here, let me see if I can just do it this way so you can see. Because
I hope you guys, there's 30 people in here right now. I hope you guys are taking notes, because if you guys haven't realized, you guys come here for me, but right now I am in class. So I hope you guys are taking notes. And if you're not in the Discord, both of these guys are super active in our Discord server. So come and join and just be a part of it, because we all learn from each other.
So what you have here is this is great, because this is what's happening in the video. That's what you really need to have in the description. In the description, you tell what's happening, like what is this video about? Break it down using those keywords though. Include those keywords that you saw into your description. So
you actually write them into it in a way that makes sense, and you're not just saying at the end of the description just have a block of text with just these keywords in it. No. Okay, because that's what I was translating it as.
But I do that though. I do that.
Okay, so wait. Let's go to what's your
bring up one of his videos.
What's your YouTube name?
Go to it's Unsung Black History.
Unsung Black History. Okay, wait, real quick. I gotta grab a invite link to the Discord real quick.
Yeah, I do use Google Trends sometimes.
Because Kojak needs to join, and I'm sure a couple other people in here need to join. Guys, the link to the Discord is in the chat. So, okay, unsung Black history.
All right, so
Tell me, is this somewhere in the ballpark accurate for vidIQ?
a little
Or
bit,
no?
yeah.
A little bit? Okay, cool. So let's see.
Go to this. Go to the black man who shaped classical. It's a prime example.
Wait, which one? Which one? Which one?
Either one of those first three. Either one. So if you go, will I let you pull it up?
Description.
So you see the block that I had, this right here, that block, those are the keywords that I used.
This block.
Correct. All those keywords are what I use to create that description.
So wait. So okay, I'm like, so wait, those keywords. So are all of these in this description somewhere?
Yes. Not every single one, but majority of them, yes. And that's how you come up in people's searches. Like that's how it works. Like if someone was to search for any of these keywords or any of these terms into the search bar, I have a chance of my video coming up.
And you still so not only do you use these in your description, but you also put the block down here, and then you're putting all the hashtags down here.
Mm-hmm.
And these tags, are you adding these in the actual description area, or these are what you added from the tag section?
So I have some in the tag section, but those that you see, I added myself.
See, guys, see, this is the stuff, guys. Okay, heard that.
Now there's some other things too. The first scene of any and every video, in my opinion, must have an on-screen text.
The first, so like, so we're talking like the first 3 seconds.
First 3 seconds. Yep. Because, like, what you're like, how am I going to like the psychology of all of this is stopping the scroll. We all know that.
Because and you stop the scroll by making them read something.
That, what you say, what they see, all of that.
I mean, when I put together my videos for Instagram, I'm actively thinking about what they see in the first 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's what we do. Like, we're content. we don't have a choice.
We don't have a choice. Yeah.
We don't have a choice, but like, you want to give yourself the most chance possible. And yes, the hook, what you say, what you have on the screen is the hook. Everything that you see in the first 3 to 4 seconds is the hook.
Heard that, bro. Heard that. Okay. Dude, this has been a wildly motivating conversation for me. So I really appreciate.
You got to set a challenge in the Discord.
7
day, 3 times a day challenge.
You know what, bro? I think maybe we'll start a channel for that and be like, this is the 90-day.
Yeah. I operate off of challenges.
The 90-day posting at least one video a day to every platform challenge or something, because not everyone has a backlog to post 3 videos a day.
I'll be honest with you, bro. It doesn't even have to be super long. 10 seconds, 10 to 30 seconds.
One Sora generation.
What's your average video length?
So for me, I stick between 60 seconds and 90 seconds. I'm always in between there.
Okay, because you're telling stories.
Yeah, I'm telling stories.
You're telling stories. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
But see, now that I got all these mood boards and all this stuff because of you, now I'm going to make another channel where I can just do stuff. Like, I have to. Like, I have to now.
So I did. What I also have done. So let me ask you this, and I know you're not really doing the long form stuff, but I am interested in your guys' opinions. Um, do you guys think I should lean into this new form of thumbnail right here, or do you think I should go back to like what I was doing here and just refine what I was doing?
So I would just go off of what the data says, to be honest.
I feel like so okay, the data, this is my most viewed one. We're going to ignore my how to arm wave video from 17 years ago. We're going to completely ignore that one, but I keep that one up there because this is like this is part of my lore right here. But
Let's
you
roast
know, what I have found for myself, and I need to figure out how to fix this. This video, the make insane AI videos full workflow, that was the first video I posted on my YouTube channel in 8 years. And these 49,000 views, like it got 20 or 30,000 of those in those first 2 weeks it was posted. And then I didn't post anything because I was working at Civitai, and I posted this while I was working at Civitai, and they slapped me on the wrist and were like, any educational content you need to be making for us, not yourself. So that video was like that one video for 2 years. And then I posted this video right after I left Civitai. And that Titan, that was like the first like real live stream that we did. And it was the first time playing with Sora, and I cut that down into a YouTube video, and that one blew up.
I can tell why though.
God, I see that thumbnail, and I'm like, I haven't made a good thumbnail like that ever since that video.
I can tell. That's why I was getting ready to say, like, I can tell why that one jumped off the way it did.
It's making thumbnails is really fucking hard, bro.
It is, bro.
Like,
I know it is.
like even looking at that thumbnail and like recognizing, like I can look at that, I can be like, I can see why people click that, but recreating that for every video is really not easy.
I know, bro.
Especially when it's different context.
But I'm surprised about the Naruto one though, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the Naruto one should have really jumped off just because of the thumbnail.
Bro, I thought that was a good thumbnail. I blurred out the blunt a little bit. Like I thought that was a dope thumbnail.
I do too.
I liked the brain rot one, but then I was like, okay, wait. So looking at the trend of these, I was like, okay, 79,000, okay, 12,000, okay, 12,000, okay, 10,000. And this was when the brain rot thing was at like the peak of its like,
it was trending.
When it was really trending, when the Italian brain rot shit was trending. So I was expecting that one to do better, but then I was like, okay, the videos need to not be longer than 15 minutes max. I was making the videos too long. Even if I feel like I'm giving a lot of gems and like all the information in the video is relevant, the attention span for long ass videos, unless it's like a story driven video about drama or something, like they're not gonna finish it. And most people that watch tutorials, I hate to say it, don't watch tutorials and then go do the thing. They just like watch it, feel like they learned something, and then move on.
Yep.
And then it was like, okay, 10,000. Okay, the Olipop one, I thought that was a good thumbnail. 5,000. Okay, the mood boards, 3,000. And it was just like, it felt like I was trending downward. And I didn't know why, because I felt like all of the information was really great. And I don't want to get sucked into this this thing where I'm making tutorials about like easy stuff that everyone else is doing. I want to be giving people stuff that they don't get on any of like these really hacky AI channels where they're just all kind of like, oh, this is this model versus this model, and like all the outputs are just like the worst type of boring ass videos, but they get hundreds of thousands of views.
It blows my mind. It's on TikTok too. It's like, wait, y'all like this? Like, it's like this is generic. Like come
That's
on.
what I'm saying, bro. That's what I am saying. But that's that. This is where I need to figure it out. But I think what it comes down to for me is taking the stuff I want to give people and really distill it down to like what is just like the information they absolutely need and get to it as quickly as possible. But I'm trying to put in maximum effort into the intros. Like even for this one, wait, let me do the let me just replace it with the tab real quick so you guys get the audio. Are you tired of the censorship on the VO 3.1 video model and the content moderation system around your prompts when you're trying to bring your vision to life? I was too, but I'm here to tell you where there's a will, there's a way. I love doing that. I'm trying to I want the intros to be good. And I feel like now after doing the last glyph one that I did, I can make them even better. And so my kind of focus right now is like on Saturdays I'm putting 100% of my effort into recording and making that the hook and the intro as good and as captivating as possible, and then Sunday is just making the tutorial.
I'm gonna give you another tip for a hook. Challenge the viewer.
Give me an example.
One that I use a lot, at least for me, that works all the time. They didn't teach you this in school. It's a challenge.
They didn't teach you this in school.
And then you can loop it. You can say they didn't teach you this in school, and then you can say you won't believe what I'll be telling you at the end, something like that.
Yeah.
You hit them with a double.
Cause like on this one, YouTube, what is up? We are so back, and today we're going to be making this. Now, fuck, I didn't even know I didn't even know I did that. I didn't even know, like, when I look at that now with the way I'm thinking about it, because when I made this video, I was just like, just make a YouTube video. And the thing that I will say is on all of these videos I did 6-7 months ago, when I watched them, I was just talking to the camera like I was just talking to someone. I wasn't like, today.
Yeah, you were free.
But in the process of thinking about like tightening it up and all that kind of stuff, I feel like I kind of choke myself. But yeah, okay. We're gonna get better at this. But I do do you think that this was actually a good hook? Which video model is better, Sora 2 or VO 3.1? Well, today, we're gonna help you answer that question for yourself based on your particular use case. Will it be the tight artistic direction of VO 3.1? Whoa. or the uncanny realism that can be a little unhinged of Sora 2.
Here's the deal. I need you to say that Sora 2 is better than Veo.
What? I'm not picking sides.
It's
man.
simple. Just say it and we'll be on our way.
Look, I don't want to get into
I don't
that.
have an opinion. You say Sora 2 is better than Veo or you're going to jail.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I would have started off with the video of you and the cop
You would have started it with the video of me and the cop?
because you were already arguing about Sora being better. It was already an argument. That's the challenge right there. Now you did that. That's what you did in your hook. You did the same thing, but it would have been better for the viewer if you would have used the Sora part. Because it's the
You
same.
started with that, like you're going to jail. That's a killer
You
intro.
see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's how you want to think about it. Like
You're going to
So-
jail.
my
And
dad
then- Hey,
my dad was a cop for like 28 years, and he taught me elicitation. Does anyone know what elicitation is?
No, I've never.
Elicitation is what the police use to get you to talk.
Mm.
So like you have to think of things like when I say challenge the viewer, you have to think of things that will make them say he's lying or what is that or what the fuck? Like you get that, like that's how you have to think. Like you want them to see it and be like, wait, what was that? Immediately. First, so what I'm saying is you have 5 seconds, bro. You have 5 seconds. That's the time you have. If you can't get them so what I tell people all the time when they ask me like, how do I get out of the 200 view jail? Fix your hook. That if your video does not get over 200 views, it's because your hook was bad or it was too slow. You didn't hook them fast enough.
Well, today, okay, heard that. Let's see how this video is doing so far since this one posted about 8 hours ago. And given the Glyph channel is growing, right? We're at 2,700 right now. But the video that I posted last Friday on Glyph is almost at 17,000 views. Mm-hmm. Let's check this one out so far. So I take this with a grain of salt because most of the videos on the Glyph channel don't have a lot of views. But Enigmatic E has been setting like the foundation with posting consistently. He just had a baby, so I'm stepping in while he's gone for the next 3 weeks to not to like keep up the momentum on the channel.
Yeah.
But this I think so far is a good look. Let's see. 60
channel though, right?
Huh?
It's a newer channel though, right?
Yeah, this is like they had the Glyph channel for a couple years, but we archived all the old videos and we just started from like we're starting this from scratch with a cohesive look, and we're going to active because we want YouTube for Glyph to be the main platform for the company.
Okay.
And then everything that like we want to be thinking about the content YouTube first, and then all the short form stuff trickles down from the YouTube.
Okay.
Because I think YouTube is the most evergreen of all of the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is, maximum you'll get something like before YouTube completely just, I mean, not YouTube, before Instagram just like put the brick wall up in front of me, I had videos that were still like, every time I refreshed, the old grills videos would still be getting likes.
Oh yeah. Sure.
So there's still some evergreenness in other places depending on how viral you go, because people are always sharing it, right? But the evergreenness on those platforms are more so going to be from people sharing it rather than the platform continuing to push you.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Whereas YouTube, depending on what people are watching, it'll recommend your video.
Correct.
Because like what I do like about this is even though we posted links to this video on Twitter, I posted it on my Instagram story, I posted it in the Discord. 62% of the 200 and whatever views it's gotten so far have all just come from browse features on YouTube. So that
That's
tells
good.
that tells me that even if it's not at 1,000 views or whatever yet in the first 8 hours, that it's trending. There's potential for this one to do good numbers because YouTube already is showing it to people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other one from last week,
Still up.
yeah, 66%,
Yeah,
and
so
then the amount it got suggested went up because this was so high.
another thing that I'm bad at is replying to comments on YouTube.
Oh, bro, I go through phases, man. Like there's times when I'm just like I reply to every comment, but then there's days where I'm just like, even on my Instagram shit, and those comments are fun to reply to when the comments people be making on those food videos, but some days I'm just like, I just want to post my shit and I don't want to look at a fucking social media app
Overwhelming.
at
It's
all.
so overwhelming. But I'll tell you this though. What I noticed, the more you reply to the comments, the more the video will get views.
Oh, the harsh truth,
Bro.
The harsh truth.
I better reply to some comments on my due.
The harsh truth.
It's so hard. It's hard though. Like, don't let a video be viral and you have like 2,000 comments. It's like, well, like I'm never gonna get to the end of this. Like,
So okay, here's a something that I need to remind myself because I compare myself to creators who have like reach and followings and are kind of like and brand partnerships and stuff that I aspire to get to or that I aspire to be like, right? But I have a problem with actively comparing myself to them with where I'm at right now. And some of the guys that I look at that I compare myself to, I know for a fact because I've talked to them that they have full ass teams doing all their shit and all they need to do is hit record, record the video in no particular great order, and then offload the footage to the editor, and everything else from that point on is them hands off. And I need to remind myself that I am quite literally a one-man show doing all of it right now because am I making decent money with everything I got going on? Yeah, but I don't want to like pay a full-time editor for the stuff yet. I don't like I'm still building, you know?
exactly.
And that's just like that's the harsh reality to the whole thing because sure, like there's cheaper people you can hire like on Fiverr and Upwork, but there are big quality concerns with that stuff. And even so at Glyph, we tested out, we hired like 10, we had like 10 different people make thumbnails for us. And only the one guy was this guy that I'm using too to make that I used to make this thumbnail for my latest video here that is the same guy that we're using on Glyph, and he's the only one that made thumbnails that we were like, oh shit, yeah, this is it. The other 10 we were like, what is this?
I think that's my problem too.
And then we hired some editors for Glyph 2 just to see, right? Just to see, because I like editing my videos. E likes editing his videos. We have very particular editing styles. And we're both a little OCD with the quality when we actually like do stuff like that. And the other guy on our team, AP, he hired a few editors because he doesn't really have like, he's not a video editor, right? And he sent a video he recorded off to like 4 different guys, and the videos he got back that we all saw were so ridiculous in a bad way.
Were they like over the top or just not well done?
No, it was just like, they were just like, one guy sent us something back and we were like, okay, this is dope. And everyone else, and they're all in the same price range. And everyone else, we were just like, whoa, there's like such a drastic difference between all these guys. Like, you need to be careful. And I'm not willing, for the sake of saving myself a couple hours, to relinquish the quality that you guys have come to know from me.
Yeah, you can't do it. It's too much of a risk, bro. It's too much of a risk.
You might be able to vary up your content. Like, instead of an actual AI thing, you could do React videos, because those are really easy to, edit yourself over. And then you'd be, like, branding wise, you're becoming more of a, not just a producer of content, but like an overall mentor.
I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm not going to tell you which influencers, but actually, he posted on his Twitter. You know RPN?
I don't.
You guys don't know RPN, bro?
Bring him up.
You've seen it. Once I show you his Instagram page, you're gonna be like, oh,
Oh yeah, I know this guy. I've seen it before.
Facepalm? No.
I've seen it before.
That profile pic looks familiar. I'm sure I've been on this.
Here, wait. Let's.
Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
Let's play one. Here's his most recent one. Boom.
And had a baby. You might get something that looks like this. This is a new product called Spaces by FreePic, which is a collaborative art canvas that automates entire creative workflows. Think of it as a multiplayer artboard where you can organize your work and explore new ideas. Let me show you what I mean. So you can create from scratch or start with a template. As an example, this template is a brand identity automation. You can drop in a logo and audition how it looks across real-world surfaces and environments. This one adapts and animates any static image into multiple ads of all aspect ratios and intended purposes. And as you can see, it works with nodes and connectors, which gives you a ton of precision and control. Now, that might sound complex, so let's make a simple automation together so you can see how it works. This automation will be for generating a 360-degree product view. So here we have a blank canvas, so we'll start with an image of our product and we'll use these headphones. We'll add an assistant node and type the product performs a full 360-degree rotation. We run that and the assistant gives us a really detailed prompt. Now here's where we add a video generation node, and now we're going to connect our product image to the assistant node and to both the start frame and end frame of the video generation node. We also want to connect our prompt to the video generator. Then we can choose our model, aspect ratio, duration, etc. And we run the node, which activates the entire automation. And there's our video. So now you have an automation, which by the way, you can duplicate to run infinitely in parallel, that can be reused by yourself or shared with your team. And man, that's dope. I mean, FreePic was already great. This takes it to the next level. You can do some really advanced stuff with this. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.
So, just so it's not coming from my mouth, let's go look at his X account where he actually wrote this. He has 52,000 followers on X. Where was the tweet? I saw this tweet and it kind of like made me realize that I have a very long way to go. Where is it? Boom, 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 boom. I've booked $1.35 million this year on short form video brand partnerships alone.
believe it.
That is the type of money that is out there if you can get good at this stuff. But it's very difficult to get to numbers like that. And even into it's hard to get into like the like more than 20 to 50K for like a project. Like I think the top end of a singular AI video that you would make for a brand without being a talking head and without being a recognizable face, I think that the top end as a solo creator you can get to currently is between 20 to 50,000 for a single video. And the talking head guys, because they're good at the tools, or like good at the tools enough to like do stuff like that, right? Because of the recognizability and the trust they build with the audience, brands are willing to pay big bucks to have them back their thing. And most of the brands that are paying for these type of things are startups that are swimming in VC money right now. So they have the money to burn. And I'm saying this so that all of you guys that are here, because you guys are obviously interested in AI and, you know, all that kind of stuff, like there is real money to be made doing this stuff, but you need to make you, and this was a realization for me because I was like, what the fuck am I doing making the meatball poop out the spaghetti, right? And it's like that stuff gets me gigs and freelance stuff, and I'm like, I'm comfy with my full-time job at Glyph, but it opened my eyes to how much more is actually possible with this stuff that we're doing. Because even like Facepalm, Swaggy, like you guys are both very good at the things that you are using AI for. There are just like little mind shift changes we can all make to make ourselves all more marketable.
That's true.
Always.
And these are just things that I would like everybody to think about, because these are things that I'm actively thinking more about with like how good I am at these tools and all the skills and all the things I know that I can one up a lot of people that are in higher positions on. Like, what steps do I have to take to make myself more marketable to make more money with this? Because currently, like, I know that there's stuff being left on the table just through my own stubbornness of wanting to do the things I want to do.
You could probably use a website, help you close some deals easier.
Yeah, me too. I think everybody should have one.
So that is just some food for thought for you guys. And I'm not counting people's pockets. I'm just saying there is real money to be made out there. That's why I didn't want to throw any numbers out. He put it out there himself.
I'll piggyback on that a little bit. So I hang out with a bunch of marketers and stuff, and I mean, they're selling like social media packages for thousands and thousands and thousands a month, and they don't even know how to put together reels. So being in the Discord, I mean, everyone's working there is so good. And if you actually look at where you are in compared to like mainstream America, like you're just leaps and bounds ahead of so many other people. You just have to, the marketers I hang out with, they're just really good salesmen, but they can't produce anything that's like top tier, but man, can they talk and sell it. That's kind of where it's at. I'm the opposite. I don't talk for shit, but I can make really good stuff.
So earlier today, when I was at when I was finishing up my workday at Glyph, um, one of the guys I work with asked me when we were kind of like in a voice chat thing. He was like, where do you think your ability to talk to the camera like that comes from?" And really thinking about it, because I've had a lot. I've worked a lot of shitty jobs that have, I hate to admit it, but have like helped me build up skills that I still use when doing this stuff. And the charismatic part of me that I can turn on when I need to, even though I'm much more of an introvert, comes from my teenage years working at Jamba Juice. Because I don't know if you guys remember when Jamba Juice was like a new thing and it was fucking popping off.
Everywhere.
Mall, let's go.
But when I from like 16 to like 19, when I was working at and I worked at Jamba Juice for like 13 years. I'm not ashamed to say that either. That was like my first like job that where like I climbed up the ladder. But the very first Jamba Juice I worked at was insanely busy on weekends and like like mind-numbingly busy, like lying out the door for hours on end. And I was the person that they would put on like the counter to pour the smoothies and call people's names out and interact with people. And I just did that for 8 hours. And I did it with a smile and projecting my voice and all that. And those are all things that I am very aware that I use when I speak to the camera. But yeah, man, there's money to be made here.
That's your next video. Yeah, next video. Give the people what they want.
Well, the video I wanted to make tomorrow, or well, for this weekend, was like how to create really dope logo animations with AI. And I just wanted to make it like really short and concise and keep it like sub 15 minutes. And that was what I was also planning on doing tonight, even though I think this conversation has been much more productive. And I hope like most people have stayed and listened to everything we've been talking about. So if you guys are in the chat and you've just been like listening as you've been like working on your thing, let us know if you have
W in the chat.
If you have gotten anything good from this conversation we've been having. I personally feel like if I'm learning something, that you guys should 100% be learning something.
That's Professor Swaggy.
But let's see real quick, because a lot of what you said, Swaggy, I am going to implement when I post on Monday on YouTube. I posted that long form video this past Monday. I'm guessing by this Monday it'll at least hit 1,000 views. As long as that video gets over 1,000, I'm happy with it, because first video in 6 months. But I am going to start posting 3 shorts a day on YouTube, and I'm going to just say fuck it and post the 3 videos on TikTok every day. But wait, when you post on TikTok, we looked at YouTube. When you post on TikTok, are you posting from your phone or are you using the studio on the laptop?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that. I use my phone for TikTok.
Use the phone for TikTok.
My phone for TikTok.
And
there's a reason why, though. There's this tool on TikTok that you probably don't even know about. It's called the Creator Search Insight tool. And what this tool does, it's basically TikTok's version of Google Trends. But instead of just showing you what's trending, not only does TikTok show you what's trending, you can post in that category and it'll push you to people that are already searching for that. So it's kind of like a cheat sheet. It's like a cheap way to get views.
Where is that tool located?
You just go to your search bar and type in Creator Search Insight Tool, and then it should come up.
Okay, creator search insights, and then you click view.
Yep.
Boom.
And it should.
All right, and then then from this page, what are you
So for me, I have a bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of them because the way that it works, like stuff, you know how trends work, they go up and they go down.
Yeah.
So because of that, I have a whole bunch of them saved that are all still in the same category that I post in every day. So for you, I would just honestly, I would type in AI, and everything that comes up AI that's trending, I would save it as, because you can actually save it, like favorite it and save it, so you don't have to search for it anymore.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can actually Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, it took you guys away on my thing, but oh, I see. So I have to control this on my phone right now. Okay, but the stream is still going, right?
Yes, I can still see you.
Okay, you guys are all still good. Okay. Okay, cool. So from here, where am I going?
Hit the search bar, top right. Type in AI. Hit search. Now, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different stuff. Now, if you see the one that says AI or real,
Yep.
that's super trending. It's 427,000 people searching that right now. So that would be something that I would save. I would favorite that. I would also favorite the AI videos, 292K.
Old AI, new AI.
Not that one. The only reason why I say not that one, it's only a few thousand people. So
Oh, so you're looking more so at the total views plus the on fire rather than
plus
just
the
the
on fire.
percentage.
Correct. So teachers and AI detectors, I would use that too. I would make like a comedy vid off of that. And then to be more broad, you can go back to the search bar. You can go like
AI noodles. That's
Yeah,
you.
we're definitely doing AI noodles.
you can do AI generated. Type that in. That one should be at a couple million. I use that one all the time. Just hit search. It's not coming up for you, but even still, probably.
So okay, you save one of these, and then what do you do with this?
Now, you see the camera button?
Yeah.
When you're ready to upload a video, you can upload it directly to that category.
Oh, so you're picking one of the categories.
One of them, correct.
Okay. Okay, and then when you are since I add this to my home screen, yes. Oh, wait. Boom. Let's add to home screen, bro. Boom. Okay. Cool. So, in TikTok now, when you are posting something here,
Mm-hmm.
so
You don't do it there.
you don't do it there.
Nope.
So you only do it from that page.
From that page, and then it'll still pull up that screen. But go back to that screen because I'm gonna show you something else. Like you're getting ready to post a video.
And so to get there every time, I need to search it.
To get to there, yeah, you have to search it, unfortunately. But because you already saved it, you can just go to your saved files, and then they should all be there. The ones that you favorited already.
Oh, okay. So boom, and I go to saved. Okay, so let's say AI noodles. So I click the
Mhm.
camera and then I
Now, this is what no one's going to tell you.
okay.
Whenever you're at this screen, you always pick 10 minutes. I don't care if the video is 15 seconds. You always put it under 10 minutes.
Okay.
Now, once you're there, once you move past this screen, there's a chat box that you can like bring up.
So here the gallery is the one on the right here. I don't know what this Goku thing is on the left.
You just put anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you're
Let's
gonna upload
just
it anyway.
real quick. Let's just
All
do
right.
that.
No, go back one. This is the sauce right here.
Okay, wait. I want to turn the volume off. How the fuck?
Go to add sound
Add sound. Okay, boom.
and then go to volume. It should be at the bottom right. And then you could mess with the volume from there.
Okay, got it. Do you so if you because you do all your sound off app, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so do you think adding a sound on TikTok makes a difference?
It does.
It does.
It does.
So how do you go about that?
So hit done. Now, you see at the end of the song, let's say the Marvin Gaye one, it says, "Let's get it on Marvin Gaye 1.1 or a million posts," right?
Yep.
So that means that that sound is trending. So if you use that sound on your video, you have a higher chance of getting views on your video. It pushes it out more because you're using a sound that's trending.
Which is the same idea as Instagram.
Correct. But the real sauce that no one tells anybody, you see the A, the small A and the big A on the screen,
The small A
and the on the top on the right.
Yes.
Press that. Now, type in. Let's just say type in your name. Now go. You see the box above with the A inside the box.
It won't let me click it.
Okay, that's fine. Hit done.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It was just the wrong font.
All right, hit it again. All right, now hit done. Now, I want to. No one ever tells you this. The way that TikTok's AI reads and understands what the video is about and who and how to, push it out to the right audience is they use this. So now what you're going to do is when you're making your videos, when you make your descriptions and you're using your keywords and all that stuff, it's going to go right here in that box that you just made. And then you're going to take that box and slide it down.
Like that?
Slide until you can't see it anymore.
Okay, so wait. So the description though for this. So let's just say
still put it there.
Let's just say, okay, I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I write the description in here.
Mm-hmm.
And are you doing this description in that same style you're doing the YouTube ones?
Same style. I'm just not putting that block of keywords in there.
You're not putting the block of keywords in here.
Not on TikTok, no.
So this one is just the description plus the hashtags.
That's it.
And okay, so wait. So let's actually I'm gonna discard this. Is your name on TikTok the same?
No, it's Black Chronicles. Might have to put a dot. Might have to. Oh, there it is.
Okay, so let's look at this 357,000 one.
Oh, that was old before I was in the Discord.
So I just want to see. Okay, so
I wasn't using it then.
okay.
So if you want to look at one, look at look at any of those actually. Any of the ones that are not pinned, and you'll see. Now, I do use that block of keywords like I use on YouTube. I just don't put it here where it could be seen. I put it in that box that I showed you how to make.
Okay, so is that all that's going in that box, or
All
is
of everything that I put in that box, I put the description, hashtags, and the keywords, and then I slide it down so you can't see it anymore.
So you just copy this and then paste it on there, and then you put it off the screen.
Put it off the screen. And then when you go to the next screen, you still put your description in there. You just don't put that block of keywords because it's going to confuse the AI. The AI it's not going to know who and where to push your video out to.
Word.
That's some crazy sauce.
Is there anything else while I have the app on the screen that we need to know about this?
I mean, another big thing, start series. You see these series that I have here?
At the top?
Start playlist series like that.
Where do you create those?
So when you make a video,
Mm-hmm.
when you go back to it, there's going to be three dots on the video. You click the 3 dots, another menu's going to pop up, and then it's going to give you the option of adding it to your playlist or
After you've already posted it.
After you've already posted it, yeah.
So okay, so
you
let
can
me
make
go.
as many playlists as you want.
Let me go to my page, and let's go to this guy, and then the 3 dots, and then there's the. Where is
slide to the left or to the right? One of them. It should say like playlist or create playlist. I don't think you have to have a certain amount of followers to do that.
Am I just missing it? Okay, I definitely don't have it.
I don't think you have to have a certain. Oh, you know what? Let me ask you this: do you have a business account or do you have a creator's account?
Let's see.
That's the other thing too. Now that's the other thing too that they don't tell you. You can't make money on TikTok, like from your views, unless you have a creator's account. If you have a business account, they don't allow you to make money off your video views.
Is this here under the account?
Should be, yeah. Oh, you have it correct.
Yeah, so because it says switch to business, that means it's a creator account.
Yeah, it's a creator's account. Where's my phone? I'm gonna take a screenshot because I know that it should. I don't think you have to have a certain amount of followers either. You should. That'd be dumb.
Let me see if it is on the other videos. Yeah, no, no add to playlist thing.
It should be right. Yeah, see, I have it.
Maybe I need more videos.
Possibly, or maybe more followers. Possibly, because I mean that is the other thing.
How would you? Is there any consideration when like putting your profile description?
Yes, you have it. You have it right though. Like, so what you wanna have in your description is the same thing when you're like making a video. When you're getting keywords, it's the same thing. You want to have keywords in there, and you have them. So like AI's in there. I mean, you can put some more in there if you want, like AI digital artists and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, so that was dope. I was a little worried that when I did the screen,
Awesome.
I was a little worried when I did the screen mirroring that it killed the stream because I have 3 monitors and it literally made all the monitors black and just showed my phone on the main one. So I couldn't see like the chat or myself or anything. But dude, no. Thank you for that. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'm sure these guys greatly appreciate it just by looking at the chat. And it is now my mission to adopt all those things that you just gave us the sauce on over the course of the past hour and work on the other platforms with the same intensity that I bring to my YouTube to my Instagram. That is, and I need you guys to hold me accountable for that. So
I have a
Yes.
question for you, Swaggy, for YouTube. So let's say I posted a video on like not like a throwaway account or whatever. I just posted it to like have it up so I could send to my friends or whatever. But it accidentally got some traction, but the description is like super trash. Should I change the description and just go in and try to like, you know, lean into it?
100%. 100%. So
Okay, I'm just scared it'll like affect the trend or whatever if I change it.
nah. So if anything, it'll help it. And so I've noticed that once I figured out this part of it, I went back and changed all my other shit, and all my other videos are now getting recommended. My old ones.
I'm doing that tonight.
Oh, so you would go back and do this on all of your content.
1000%.
God, that sounds like so much work.
It is, bro. It
This
is.
is the greatest day ever.
I hear it. No, I hear it. It's because it's easy to be like, okay, I'm gonna do that from now on. But no, I hope you guys all appreciate this. I super appreciate it. We're not ending the stream or anything. I'm just saying I really, really appreciate the willingness to share this stuff because, you know, at the same level that like what I share with people on these streams and giving the insight into the process, sometimes there's a little thing inside of you that's like, how much of what I'm sharing is too much to the point where I'm creating my own competition, right? There's like, and that's a natural thing to feel. That's a natural thing to feel. But the reminder is that typically, the more you give, the more you get, and the people that hoard everything for themselves usually have a very short lifespan.
The tide lifts all boats.
Yes, exactly. And the longer I'm in this, the more I realize there is more than enough food at the table for everyone to eat. There is nothing wrong though with keeping certain things that are your style or like that are specific to you to yourself. Like for me, that's like the grills, like the specific way that I do the grills thing, right? Like whether it's something I do all the time or just sometimes, that still very much feels like my baby.
As it should. As it should. But, I mean, I don't mind. No, I mean, you helped me out though, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you because if you didn't, my stuff would still look like it did before. I'm not gonna lie. When I was on your stream the first time and I had you look at my page, and you went to that video and you said, you know what, this is good, but I couldn't use this. And like hit me in the heart, kind of hard. I was like, oh wow. Like it did though, but it's cool though because like it made me make a change. Like, and now like it's much better now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I'm really stoked that you grabbed all the mood board stuff and like you've just ran so heavily with it. Because it like the quality jump is crazy.
Yeah, bro. It was like that's what I'm saying. Like it made a big change to where like I'm getting different offers to do different projects now. So like
hell yeah. And you're not the only person from the Discord who has been getting more paid gigs too from like stuff that we've all been talking about, which makes me feel really good. Gary over in the chat asked what your thoughts are on paid promotion. Gary, do you mean like paying for the video to be boosted? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't do that.
Yeah, even if for me on Instagram, I used to every now and then boost videos back when I was doing dance videos and when I was in my After Effects era, but I have never paid to boost any of my AI content ever. Like it has all been 100% organic growth in traffic.
Yeah, I don't do it.
I think it's not worth paying for any of this stuff unless you're a brand and you just have like the money to force the eyeballs onto the shit that you have to actually like sell people so that there could even be a potential of like a monetary return on what you're paying to boost it. Otherwise it's like, what are you boosting it for? Just like
Correct.
The eyeballs you get aren't the eyeballs you want, because you want people that will organically find your stuff, that it's being recommended to, that there's a higher chance that they're actually going to appreciate what you're doing and they follow and they engage, and that's how you grow. So I wouldn't recommend boosting any of the content.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Especially like starting off, boosting your content. Like starting off, you're not even gonna get paid off of it. So there's no return on that money that you just put out.
Agreed. And even Anil said the boosting never works. You don't get the correct audience with
Yeah,
it.
it's just random people.
Bro, when we boosted when I had like the short intermission at Live Pier, and they were boosting some of the videos, like it was the videos were literally just getting pumped out to anti-AI people.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys remember I got demolished on Twitter from the video that I boosted. Let me wait, because this is still like an incredible day here. Let me see if I can find that one. 'Cause I wasn't posting too often on Twitter. Where was it? It was my workout day in the life of thing. Either way, the video got like, I paid $100, and given it got a lot of views for that $100, it got like 700,000 views, but it was only because people were hate retweeting it. Like they hated it so much.
Strategy, rage bait.
That they were retweeting it, that I telling their followers that I should kill myself because I made it. That was why that video got so many views. I paid to get shit on, basically, that day.
I see so many accounts on Twitter that will instigate and rage bait.
Bro, that's the strategy on Twitter though, is the rage bait.
Yeah, bro. Emotion is the emotional trigger.
Also, this is a hard Cybertruck.
Yes.
Damn, I feel like this stream inadvertently turned into like a 2-hour masterclass, which is dope. And here, I feel the need to give something back now for all the great information that has been kind of given out. So let's do this real quick, kind of what we were doing earlier. So just to give an idea here, because I want to start doing more logo stuff and more brand work, but I need a jboogx creative like logo splash screen for the YouTube videos and for the like trailers I'm going to be making for the YouTube videos. But I need a very cool jboogx creative thing. So what I am going to do is I'm going to copy a few of these images that I added to the mood board. And if you guys have any more questions for like Swaggy on like any of the social stuff, just type it in the chat. I'm not trying to fully change the direction here. But I want to give you guys some dope stuff to walk away with. And I know that Swaggy's been doing a lot more brand work too. And this process is, I think, really, really great when it comes to stuff like that. So I'm going to I'm literally just going to copy and paste a handful of these images into the Sora prompter. We'll give it 4 images max. So, and this should be interesting to see. All right, Kojak said, I know jboogx uses a lot of popular images and there's a lot of roadblocks around using those figures. What's the workaround that enables you to create things like Pokemon actors, etc.? It just depends the thing that you're doing it with. So like the Sora image creator, the ChatGPT image creator, the thing that we're going to use to make this logo that I'm making right now, you can create images of the popular characters in there, but you just can't like go to like VO and animate them. But Kling will animate those images just fine. Kling doesn't give a fuck. Kling's in China. They don't care about US copyright laws. But like Sora 2, the thing that everyone's been making all the crazy viral videos with, they are very clever with their marketing when they release new products. So for that first like 48 to 72 hours, there's no censors on the product. You can create all kinds of crazy videos with copyrighted characters and like it's ridiculous. And then as soon as everything goes viral, they put the content filters on and they take away the ability to do that. So they're very smart about it, and that's part of their marketing plan. However,
Generations.
yeah, if you want to make stuff with popular characters, you would create the images in Sora, old Sora, aka ChatGPT, and then you would animate them using Kling. Those are the two that make that combination for you to do that. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna put my headphones on. All right, so let me make sure my audio didn't switch the mic to the headphones. Can you guys still hear me at the same quality?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, wait, but now I need the headphones to actually... Come on, bro. Where are you? Boom. Doop. Test.
Here we hear you.
Damn, bro. I need my headphones sound output. Boo. Why are my headphones not connecting? I think I gotta turn my phone off. Sorry, just give me a second. I love these headphones, but they're a pain in the ass to like get to connect.
Yeah, my soundboard's like why it's like that.
Output. Brother, where? Connect, bro. Boom. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Boom. Okay, testing.
Here we hear you.
Okay, there we go. Took them forever to connect. Okay, so I gave the Sora prompter 4 of the images from this mood board. I'm actually gonna give it one more. I'm gonna give it this one here with the letters. And I am going to tell it here. And again, I use this voice transcription thing called Whisper Flow, so I don't need to type. So I just hold down the control button on my keyboard and I speak in, and then it transcribes what I say, and it makes like prompting much easier this way. So I'm going to tell it, using the combined style of what you see in these 5 images I've given you, we need to design a highly detailed logo of the word jboogx.creative. And the logo needs to be a mixture of these different glitch elements. However, most of it should be on an all black background, and the focus should be entirely on the wording and the letters. And then, because I know it spelled my name wrong, I'm just going to go here and type that in. We need to, I'm also going to tell it, give me 4 different prompt variations. So we're going to grab those prompts. I'm going to put ChatGPT actually on this side because for now we are going to go into old Sora. And I'm going to do this on a 3x2. And I'm literally just going to copy these prompts in one by one. We see which one looks the best, if any of them look good at all. And then we take that prompt and we further iterate from there. Because then I'm going to show you guys how I go about animating this into like a dope logo design and how we can also turn a logo into a looping GIF that you can then put over the top of your videos. Because what I also have to start doing once my stuff comes back is I need the clever way to watermark my stuff that does not lower the quality of it. Because I am sick. I am sick of these motherfuckers taking my shit.
That was one thing I was gonna put in the Discord because I need to do that too. I need to make some type of watermark. I'm having that problem too, and then, like I'm having that problem to the point where I stop people from being able to download my videos on TikTok.
Yep, it is bad, man. Okay, so
Everyone's stealing your grills videos.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Okay, so that one, those were nothing. Not quite. This, okay, there's potential in this one. This one, not so much. Okay, so the second one was definitely the winner. So, okay, what I'm going to tell it is we're going to say, let's iterate on prompt number 2, and let's make the principal colors of this be a gradient of blue to purple. Remove any type of red or other RGB.
Looks like you could make it into like an intro bumper for your YouTubes.
That's exactly. So we're looking for something that could be simultaneously used as an intro bumper, a outro bumper, and a that we could turn into like some type of looping, like cool GIF animation, the same way that I did with like the AI slop thing that was dripping. And let me actually change this from the grid to the list so that it's bigger. The grid is better when you're trying to scroll through your gallery on Sora, but not so much when you're just doing stuff like this. And let's make the image side bigger.
I tried to go back through my old Sora stuff today. It took me so long.
So long, bro. The platform is so trash in so many ways. And then also too, wait, why is it only 2 images? Give me the 4. Okay, so cool. However, now what we're going to do is we are going to go back to our mood board here. And we are going to grab... Okay, let me pull my folder up here. The other thing that's really trash about Sora is the way you upload images to it, which are just like not... It's just not ideal. So I'm going to pull a few of these images off of Cosmos, and I'm just dragging them into a folder right now because we are going to rerun this prompt, except we are going to also give it the reference imagery. because right now it's just going strictly off of the prompt that was using the images as the inspiration. So we're going to take this same prompt here, and I'm going to go upload from device, and I'm going to find YouTube assets, logos, boom. And unfortunately, boom, boom, boom. We're going to go all 4. And we're going to put a note at the top of the prompt that says, mix the styles of the reference images into the output of this prompt. Fix my spelling. And boom. And let's see how that changes this. Because this is cool, but this looks a little too straightforward. I would like the text to be a little bit different. So also too, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this image. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to tell it, I'm going to paste that, and I'm going to tell it, using this prompt, describe the text in a way that it matches this reference image that I'm giving you right now. And let's also run this one and see what that comes out to. So, and again, with all these things, it's really important to not get obsessed with the first version of things you get when you're trying things. All of the magic and all of these processes happen as you continue to iterate like this, and you take like your idea, you see what the AI gives you, and then you start to iterate and you start going down the rabbit hole in these different kind of like creative threads. See, so, okay, that's cool. This was from the, wait, which one had all of the images in it? I don't think it actually used the reference images in any of them. Oh, wait, which one had all of the... Okay, this one used the reference images. So I actually... Okay, these not so much. This I like, but I want the text to be cooler. Bro, so what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take this one that has the reference images, and I'm going to try the newer prompt that it just gave and see what that does. But let's actually read the prompt here. So jboogx Creative, glowing in a gradient of deep blue to vibrant purple neon letters, flickering with controlled digital interference. Segments of the word duplicate and phase shift vertically, leaving subtle violet blue echo hues that ripple across the matte black background. Fine static particles shimmer in the air like digital dust. Soft volumetric haze surrounds the text. Let's say I just want to add to this. I'm just going to add this first part of the prompt to this one. Boom. So all I added was rendered in bold geometric sans serif typography. And then we'll continue with the rest of the prompt. That gave us this, because I don't want to stray too far from this, because I really like this. Graphic designers are cooked. All right, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So this prompt was kind of trash. We can just delete all of those. They're all pretty. Failed to trash image. Failed to trash image. It won't even let me delete stuff.
Swaggy,
Thank
do
you,
you have a
Scott.
virtual background?
Yeah.
Oh, you trying to one up us? Okay. Let me get to work.
And then here's actually what I'll do for you guys too, because I think this could be super dope. Dude, 11 Labs is dope for anything like voiceover related. Like that's honestly probably the only thing you should be using.
That's what I use. It works real good.
So let's go to our mood board real quick. I'm going to quickly just like drag all of these. Oh, that's a video. God, these things are super cool. I'm going to quickly drag all of these things off right here. Or just like a good number of them, maybe not all of them. And I'm going to make a mood board, and then I'm going to give all of you guys the mood board code to use on Midjourney. Because I have a feeling if we generate something with this, it will be super cool just from the abstractness of these images and the colors that we're using with them.
I gotta get on Cosmos, man.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, this, like, I was never a bit, like, I always understood the value of mood boards, but I was never like a big, like, mood board, like, sit down and create a mood board kind of guy. But this has completely, like, this is where I make all my mood boards for Midjourney.
Yeah, I've got several now too, because of you. Several. I'm making new ones all the time.
He's Unknown One says Midjourney is bad when it comes to composition, so I made mood boards, for example, for Dutch angle, wide angle, and even close shots. That is a great idea. I did the same for like low angle fisheye. So I want about 25 I want to go until I have about 25 images here. Right now that's 20, so I need 5 more of these. This is gonna be sick. I bet you this is gonna come out super sick. Even with like the words and the typography and all the weird shit. I want some more like this guy because I want some people in there. So let's just like grab some of this, and I think that is 24. We need one more. Let's grab this thing. Boom. Okay, and now we're going to go to upload. We're actually just going to highlight all the images from my folder that I just dragged in there. I'm literally just going to drag them. Oh, wait, no, I actually have to. Okay, so YouTube, assets, logos, and we're just going to go. We don't need the jboogx cream logo in there. And boom. And then let's see what that last. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, I think the actual winner here is one of these. I actually really like this one because I kind of like how the letters, I like how the X and the C are blended in this one. So let's, I wish it was on more of a black background though. One of them more black. I mean, we can fix that in in post. So, we're going to download this. Download. Is it? Or not. See, bro, this fucking Sora. Generation not found. What, bro? Bro, I hate Sora. I hate Sora so much.
Midjourney doesn't do words really well, just off experience.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
It doesn't do words well at all. Sora does it really good though, like really good.
All right. Well, we literally just dragged it off as a WebP. But what we're gonna do is we're going to, while our mood board should actually be done here, but I'm gonna go to edit, and I'm going to go to new in the editor here. We're gonna drag that in. We're going to make that a true 16:9, and I'm literally just gonna type in background and just submit that because I just want to fill in the edges. You know, as much as the grill thing, like I don't want that to be like the main identity, which is why I don't do everything centered around the grills, because that's not like a sustainable long-term thing, unless like Johnny Dang makes like a jboogx creative grill set and sells it. All right, so we download that. We're going to take this over to Magnific. Boom. Let me actually refresh Magnific.
Man, you told me about Magnific. That was another thing that changed my stuff too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so good, man. It is so good. So we're going to take that, dump it into Magnific, scale it up by 4x. We are going to take the prompt from Sora. We're going to put it in there. We're going to use our standard film and photography, creative, HDR, fractality, all up to 1. We're going to upscale that. And while we're doing that, let's actually see if our mood board, so okay, our mood board finished uploading. So let's try to make something with it. So I don't want to use one of these weird bodybuilders as a prompt, but I guess, yeah, let's see what happens when we use this girl and we put on just the glitch board, and we turn our stylization up to 600, and let's just see what that does to her as like a thing in the beginning. And then let's also try it on this weird anime thing. I haven't been making a whole lot of Midjourney because nothing I've been doing lately has really called for it, but it's still my favorite thing to make in. Okay, so that sharpened it up just enough. So okay, see, so like this is already pretty cool. This one, this one right here, I really like how it's like her body's like a rainbow and then it goes up. Super cool. And so let me go to one of my like Tokyo prompts. And so let's try on one of the ones of like the girls eating. Let's put on the candid mood board with it, which is also available on the Patreon. And let's run that and see how that looks combined with it. But then I also want to combine it with the Doll World one, which is also on the Patreon. and let's see what happens when these all mix together with like the glitch with the real photography and then with the kind of like doll looking thing. And then we'll go back to the logo.
Did I get it? Did I figure it
know
out?
I love it. Okay, see, for like a particular type of style and a particular type of like mood, this is super cool. So here, man, I'm gonna put that mood board code in the chat. You guys can go ahead and save that and just mess around with it however, whenever you want. That's for the glitch one that we just did. I'm sure it has its use cases. But let's download our jboogx Creative upscaled logo. And that logo file is 18 megabytes, so we don't need to shrink that to use Flow. So we're going to go into VO for this. I'm going to bring ChatGPT back over to this window. We're going to go to the VO 3.1 prompter, frames to video. Now, this is important. What I'm going to do here first, before we think about like making a looping logo animation, the first frame we give it here is going to just be an all black frame. So that image I gave it is literally just a 16 by 9 black rectangle. And then we're going to give it our logo. So frame number 1 is all black. Frame number 2 is your logo, which is specifically why we want the logo on a black background. And now we will give the VO 3.1 prompter our logo. And we are going to tell it, please write me 4 prompts. Or actually, no. We actually need to give it the black frame too. So let me go to the folder where I have the black frame. Where is it? Okay, it's literally just a black rectangle. And then we give it the logo. And now we tell it, write me 4 prompt variations that describe an extremely detailed 3D motion graphic animation, starting with an all black background that you see in image 1 and ends with the glitch logo in image 2. The animation that reveals the glitch logo should involve some type of rippling, undulation, glitches that reveal the logo sequentially from left to right or top to bottom. Do not make the undulation ripple throughout the entire video like a water ripple. It should be very focused on only moving throughout the shape of the words along with the glitch effects. Not all the prompts need to involve this, but at least one needs to be focused on this effect. Give me 4 prompt variations for this logo reveal.
You're so good with that whisper flow. When I use it, there's such long pauses. I just feel like an idiot when I'm talking into.
I mean, it's a thing you gotta get used to. It's just like for me, it's like it feels easier to speak my idea than to type it because look how long you have taken me to type that, right?
Yeah.
So we're using the latest VO 3.1 prompter that I put on the Patreon for everyone. So it's going to give us the prompt, the cinematography, the actions broken up into 2-second increments, and then the dialogue, which there is none. And we might have to alter that part, but let's just go ahead and put these in one by one. And I don't even concern myself with reading the prompts until I see what they are after the outputs, because this prompter is designed to give you 4 drastically different variations of what you ask for, and one of them usually at least has like a glimmer of something you want, and if it doesn't, then it's time to like rework the entire idea. But if there's one where you see like, okay, this is good, then we can tell the prompter which prompt that was and tell it we want to further iterate on prompt number blank, and then tell it what you want to see in it. So let's see what this is starting to give us back. Bro, that's already sick. Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah, I gotta do this now. Damn it. It's something else.
Ooh. Bro, that
Damn.
wave, the wave from left to right is so nice.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a YouTube bumper. Yeah.
That is dope, man. This would have taken so long to make in After Effects.
I'm definitely gonna be using this for my streams.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. That one was cool too. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know where the gimbal came. Okay. I don't know where the gimbals are coming from.
That was nice too.
That was nice too. What was the 4th one down here?
jboogx Creative.
Whew. Ooh.
And you could use this for an outro too.
Exactly. I could use a different one for an outro.
For a different one. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
baby.
Jesus.
Oof. Oh.
What in that prompt is working?
Oh.
Jeez.
Okay. So for me, it's between that last one we just saw and I think it was this one. It was one of these.
That water ripple looks so nice.
Yeah, I really like that water ripple. Okay, so what I'm going to tell it is okay. I want you to take prompt number 1 and prompt number 4 and build a combination of both of these. And also add your first idea that adds a fluid simulation element where the glitches behave like liquid refractions.
I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna take this dog out, but I'm gonna be on the stream of my phone though for sure.
All right, man. Yeah, no, hey, dude. So wait, thank you for all the sauce tonight. Massively appreciated. If you guys aren't following Swaggy, make sure you go follow him. We'll put his socials in the Discord. So
Appreciate you,
yeah,
brother. No problem, bro.
yeah, dude. Thank you. We gotta have you. We'll have you on here more often, and we'll jam out on stuff together.
Sure. Anytime, bro. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll still be in the chat, though.
All right, later,
See
man.
you, Swags.
All right, so let's see how this one can get. Dude, he gave so much good information. That was like
Yeah.
that's
Tomorrow I'm
not
gonna take
even
that transcript and rip it and put it through ChatGPT.
that's not even stuff that like you see on any of those like clickbaity YouTube videos that are like, do this before you post on TikTok. Don't post on YouTube until you watch this.
Yep. So it's crazy. You have to go into that certain setting, and it makes sense too.
That's all stuff I would have never found on my own. Period.
Yeah.
Like absolute, just period.
Because the
So-
AI reads this, even though it's not on the screen. Genius.
So okay, let's see if it went too over the top here. Oh, unknown. No, I that was an old thumbnail. I just wanted to switch it up and use one that was different from the one I've been using the past couple weeks. Okay, you know what? I'm still feeling like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
liking this one, but I want to okay, so I'm gonna give it this prompt. I'm gonna tell it let's just iterate on this prompt. Take away any glitches in the very beginning, and let's also take away the thin scan line, and let's focus more on the ripple distortion that undulates through the text path. And maybe let's also add some voxelization along the path of the undulation. Like these descriptive words that you use with the prompter really matter. If you only give it like top level, really basic things to run with, then you're only going to get really basic output. So like a couple of my favorite things to use with these are like undulation, a word that is always in my vocabulary, especially when I'm doing some of the more like gross stuff, if you will, is visceral. When you tell it that you want it to be visceral, it really changes the way it describes the prompt. And we actually got a bunch more people in the Discord tonight from this stream.
Hell yeah. That Discord feels like everybody's on the same team, trying to lift everybody up.
It really does. Every now and then, a spammer gets in there, and I see someone like spamming every channel with something, and I just like ban them real quick and immediately erase all the messages. No, what is this camera doing, bro?
It's a good problem to have. Should be worried if you don't have spammers.
Yes. Okay, no, still this first one, it kind of has me in a chokehold. So I think I'm going to manually edit this. So I'm going to take away the electric noise flickers, like static. forming invisible waves. We're going to start with pulses from left to right, boom. And we're going to say thin, we'll say horizontal subtle undulation wave moves left to right, sparking faint blue letters, and then boom. So let's try that. That's like a lightly modified version of the first one. But worst case scenario, I'm also not mad at this. Because this glitch could actually be a really good like intro frame to get in and out of the logo. So I'm not mad at that. And it's usually it's funny if like the one you end up using is the very first one that you got, because that never happens. But I want to pick one so that I can show you guys how to make the looping GIF. Boom. Okay, let's see if the minor changes worked. Ooh. Ooh. Damn, bro, I don't know. What do you think? This one or the very first one with the static at the beginning?
Yeah,
So
they're
there's
both
that.
really pretty.
It's that one or it's this one. I actually still think this one is winning for me.
Oh, they just look nice.
So we're going to take that one. We're going to save that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the actual image twice as both the start frame and the end frame. And we are now going to copy this first prompt. We're going to open up a new prompt window. And we're going to give it our image again. And we're going to tell it, rework this prompt so that it creates a constant looping, undulating wave animation through the text. And the text ends up exactly where it started by the end of the animation. And no matter what, it's going to, because we're giving it the same thing as the start frame, end frame, but we're going to see what those look like, because we want to create just like a nice seamless looping animation. And the way we do that is by using the same image in both the start frame and the end frame here. But also what I would like to see is we're going to copy this prompt, the one that we originally used, and we're going to go to the cling prompter, and we're going to tell the cling prompter, please convert this into your format, because I want to show you guys. We're going to go to cling. We are going to drop in our black frame. Just got to find the black frame again. We're going to drop in the black frame into the start frame. We're going to paste the prompt in. We're going to take out this prompt number 1 part. Boom. And then for the end frame, of course, we're going to drag in our logo. And we're going to see what Kling does over the course of a 5-second animation with this. But let's see how these looping ones came out. Okay, so while this is cool, I need the animation to only be on the letters. We need this line to not run through everything for specifically what we are trying to do here. Okay, so I'm just going to go through these quickly. Okay, so these all have... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say we need the animation to be restricted to only the letters. So let's make this a looping glitch animation that has a 3D effect where the letters undulate and ripple with the glitch from left to right. However, the entire animation needs to be restricted to only the lettering and no extra lines or waves or animations should be created outside of the letters. Sunny, well, Facepalm, do you use Comfy for anything?
I don't. There's only so much room in my brain. So I just chose the cloud stuff.
Yeah, you know, Sunny, the answer to that, what are my thoughts on Comfy? Are open source models able to compete with the services you're using? Open source models will give you the ultimate control, but there are only certain times when I see quality come out of them that I would consider commercially viable, and those are usually from very high level workflows, from very high level people that are extremely good at Comfy. For the majority of people, I think that you can get to results you can get paid for and that people will hire you for quicker using this. And you can come up with your own systems with these models to get just as detailed outputs as things you would get from Comfy by being able to tweak all your settings and stuff. That being said, I haven't touched Comfy in over a year. So let that be the caveat. Once these services kind of hit a certain level, I stepped away from Comfy because I wanted to spend more time creating and less time tinkering. Unknown question. If you create an image already for frames, do you copy the prompt you created for the image and use it in the AI video generator, or a different prompt from the... So if you're talking about like animating the video is its own prompt. That is not getting the same prompt as the image. Okay, let's see if it... Ooh, here we go.
That's very nice.
Even better. And I'm seeing... Okay, I think... better, but there's something I'm seeing that I want to ask it for differently. Okay, I'm going to tell it These are great. However, there needs to be constant motion on the letters somehow, whether it's glitching or flickering or the smoke and reflection around the lettering flickering and moving with the light. There needs to be constant movement other than the wave. It's just that the movement and all the animation needs to be restricted to the lettering and the light coming off of the lettering. Because I don't like how the letters look so static aside from the wave going through it.
You talk about animating that like fog kind of look.
Yeah, because it looks like the wave is just going through a still image.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, that is so nice. But I just want the other stuff to be moving. So let's try again. So there's this last one. Yeah, it's just there needs to be more motion in the entire thing so it doesn't feel so dead outside of the wave. So let's see if this actually understood what I was trying to tell it. Because this, what I'm thinking about as I'm doing this is I'm thinking about making this and turning it into a small looping animation that I can place on my reels or my short form content at different times as it's going to use as like a watermark. Think about how the Sora logo bounces around. That's what I'm thinking. Damn, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, they had particles in it the whole time.
Yeah. Let's see. Not quite. No, I don't want the full glitch. But also too, I can speed this up and it'll probably not feel so dead. Oh, oh,
Yeah, it'll probably also be small too. I don't even know if you'll even see the
yeah.
particle stuff.
Okay, you know what? There was one, I think it was further down here. Looking for the one that had the little like voxels on it. This one. Okay, I needed to go through the entire thing though. Okay. Okay, so oh wait, that was super nice. I think it was this one. Which one went all the way through? Okay, so just for the sake of moving on, as I'm probably going to refine this some more, but I'm going to take this and I am going to open this inside of After Effects. And we're going to see what we can do here. I love this death warning I get every time I open it about all these scripts that it's like error. It's just like the scariest error warning message because it's so long, but it literally doesn't do anything.
I haven't opened mine in forever.
So this might actually not work because I might have to actually get rid of the blue kind of like cloud around it. But let's see. So I'm gonna pull the video in here. Oh, I'm gonna pull the video in here. Nope, nope. I'm gonna pull the video. Nope. I'm going to pull. What? Why are you not? Oh, I have to reset my Finder. Okay. Force quit. Relaunch Finder. It literally was not letting me drag the video, but now it is. Boom. Okay, so we are going to open this up in a new composition. I am going to pull my After Effects over so you guys can see the whole window. And facepalm, I will be right back. I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can finesse this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add, no, not spotlight. Nope. No. Damn, I totally forgot what my shortcut was for my effect thing. That's how long it's been since I've used After Effects. Boom, Command, Option Shift. No, not Option Shift. Boom. There we go. Control Spacebar. All right. So I am going to search for the Luma key. So all we want to do here is we want to try to key out as much of the black as possible. So we're just going to turn the threshold of this up and try to get rid of as much of the black, which it's going to, unfortunately, it's going to take away a lot of that. Let's feather the edge a bit. Let's go take out even more. Let's see what happens when it's just like, okay, so I might not even actually need too much of that the smoke around it. Let's just try to keep it restricted to the lettering.
That's Kojak's favorite part.
Yeah, Kojak, this is how you can see how rusty I am at this stuff. So this probably isn't going to work. Simply because of that glow around it, but that is okay because we have a few others that I think.
Can you generate it on a green screen? Like, does it help with the chroma
You
key?
can it does. It does, but the main issue is that we have this like fading cloud of blue over it, and the blue is like mixing in with the black. So no matter like if we make it a green screen, all that's going to do is kind of make this blue a little bit more messy. The real solution here is to just actually make this as much of only the words as possible. So let's try to remake. Let's actually find the one that we used, which I believe was this one, and let's remix it. Let's say remove the glow so there is only the text on an all black background. And let's see how if Sora can unable.
Like I'm wonder if you could
Brother.
just generate a particle layer and then put it behind it in the video or something. If you absolutely wanted those. It just looks so cool because that logo looks so like modern and unique.
It does. It does. But so here, we're just going to re-upload it. And we're going to tell it, in this image, remove the glow around the lettering so it is only the text on an all black background. It's going to upload. It's going to upload. Boom, 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 boom. And this might also be the part where, like, maybe I just need to come up with a different thing for the logo that goes on that I want to do this looping thing with, since this would actually be on the video, and I keep this one as like the intro and outro bumper. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing, because what we could also do is come back here, come back to the Sora prompter, and I'm going to give it this prompt because this was the good one. Boom. And we go back in here and we tell it, please rewrite this prompt so that there is no glow around the lettering, so that it is only the text on an all black background. However, we want to make the text have more of a retro glitch and voxel look. I thought I was going to say something else at the end there, but then I just, there was nothing else to say. So we're also going to try this. Boom. Oh. Okay, so this is what it gave us here. Not nearly as cool, right? But let's see what this one looks like. don't hate that. However, this is good, but let's make it a more vibrant blue to purple gradient through the lettering. Boom. Boom.
That has a unique look to it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this. I'm like, this'll look cool if I can get the undulation thing to wave throughout it and just get that to loop
That looks
over and
like
over,
your
right?
80s style, Naruto stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I really like the
That might be
pixel.
on brand. Hey.
I really like the pixel voxel
Yeah.
look. Because while these are great for the intros and outros, they're not ideal for, because I have to think about removing the background. That could work. Looking at this closer, this one could work. Okay, let's see. Boom. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. I like this one. I like this one. We're going to take this guy. It's still not letting me download it. So again, we just got to yank it off. Then we go to our mid journey, we go to edit, and we're literally just going to drag this on top. We're going to delete the bottom layer, and we're going to redo that as a background. It looks like we're going to have to center this one up better. It looks like it's off center, right?
Yeah.
Boom. This to me feels like it'll probably look better as like a looping animation than the other one. Ultimately, okay, now we just got to drag it a little bit this way. Ultimately, this doesn't matter, right? Because we're going to remove the background at the end, but the consideration to be made with these is we need to make sure that no part of the animation leaves the frame. Otherwise, then you start dealing with like the cutoff thing. So that looks great. We're going to go back to Magnific because we're going to download this guy. Boom. Then we're just simply going to drop that in there. We'll just use the same prompt because it's all the same shit. And now we're going to go back to our prompter. We're going to go to our VO 3.1 prompter. We're going to give it this image. And we are going to tell it, write me a prompt for a looping 3D motion graphics animation that makes an undulating wave move from left to right across the lettering. And as the wave ripples across the lettering, glowing voxels and pixels drip off of the letters. Aside from the voxels and pixels dripping off the letters, the animation should only be restricted to the text. Because I really like the effect on the AI slop review logo of the dripping, and it gave me versions of it where the dripping like dripped, but it didn't go off of the canvas. It just like dripped onto like this invisible floor. So it just looked like it was dripping forever. So now let's see how this goes when we put in this image in both the start frame and the end frame. All this tedious copy and paste work. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. I have faith in this one. All right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream in about another 30 minutes here. I think that there was a lot of really great info tonight, from both Facepalm and from Swaggy. Swaggy just like dropped all the gems possible, and I need to like step away and let it marinate and make some notes and actually go back and transcribe this video so that I can like extract all the stuff Swaggy said and not leave anything out. Let's see. Cool. Could be cooler. Love that.
Dang it.
Ooh, that was kind
That a
of
good
nice.
ending. That was cool.
Dude, it does this stuff so well. Okay, no, no. Like cool, but no.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to tell it is let's refine prompt number 1. Wait, this thing is still replaying. If you don't pause something on VO, it just replays infinitely in your ear. So I'm going to let's refine prompt number 1, and let's be explicitly clear that the pixels that drip off of the text do not leave the frame. They hit the black beneath the text and they disappear. They do not leave the frame of the canvas. Let's see if it understands that. Because, yeah, like this one, I think was the right amount of like simple. I just need the pixels to not leave right here. But also, too, I might be able to just mask it and then it works. But I really just kind of want to get to a point where I have a looping logo here so you guys can see the start to end, even if I need to further refine this later on, which I probably need to get something that like I'm really happy with. But this is the process. So always start with the black frame, and let's actually see what Kling did on this. So it's not quite VO's level, right? Not quite, but still not terrible. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's nice. See, it gave it the invisible floor. So it didn't actually drip out of the black. Okay, that one didn't listen. There it is, bro. So let's take this one. Boom. Let's take this into After Effects. Delete those. Bring this guy back. New canvas. Add our Luma key. And let's see what happens when we... Because we want to get all the black off. Or actually having like some black edges around like that is okay. Boom. Okay, let's see. Woo! Because then if we take this edge thin and we just like play with this just a little, boom, and then we feather it just ever so slightly. No, we don't want the feather. Because, oh, okay, so wait, there's like, there's like some parts over here where the black is just too... So you gotta strike that balance of it being like just enough, but not a whole lot. See, that part right there is killing me, where like the black like pops in right there above the X. So, see what happens if we
mask that one frame or whatever.
Possibly. Let's see. Yeah, it's just that one that is drastically annoying. So let's go. Boom. And we want to invert that mask. Boom. And then we keyframe the path. So this is like that. Bam. And then right here, when it goes through the X, we need to bring this I think we can actually just bring the whole thing. Oh, nope. Up like this. And then let's fit. What's up, 607? And then we would essentially do the same for the other small areas right there.
It's like pixel surgery.
And then we'd add another mask right here. We go subtract. Now let's see if I gotta actually keyframe that one. Yeah, so right here for this frame, from like here, we can go max path and we can just drag this like off. right here. That is there. And then we copy that keyframe, we put that there. Boom. And then so just so we can like, what's up, Permagrin? Just so we can, so I can show you guys what this is like going to look like. So then here, then we can add a glow. We're going to add deep glow. We're going to reduce that radius. We just want it to be real subtle. Maybe reduce the exposure to like right there. Boom. And then we will remove that. Then we're going to go export, add to render queue. We're going to change this to, we're going to change the channels of the video output to RGB plus alpha. So it exports it on the transparent background. Boom. Okay. Then let's put this in the place where we've been putting everything. YouTube. We'll just put it in this one and we'll say 1 BG test. We'll render that. Okay, let's make this smaller real quick. Let's go into Premiere. Let's go into this, which this is like, this is just the intro sequence from the YouTube video, right? MX, what's up, buddy? And we are just going to drag that there. Let's make this bigger so you guys can see. Let's bring this further down. Boom. And now we are going to, which video model is better? Increase the speed of this by 200. So the speed doubles. Which, turn this volume off real quick. I actually like the slower speed. And then what we'll do is we will literally just duplicate that until the end of the video. And then we will nest this all so it's, no subsequence. Nest it all so it's one layer. And now we go to the effect controls. For this, we scale this down. We bring up our things right here. Boom. Boom. And maybe we change the opacity to like 75. And now ta-da!
Pimp.
So, and of course that, like, I probably wouldn't keep that on the whole time, but this is something that I would maybe like make even smaller. So I'd probably make the scale like 25 and just like, you know, at different parts of the video, maybe just have this kind of like appear or pop on so that, you know, it's just the boom. And that's a really cool, like, look at that. Look at
That's
that,
awesome.
bro.
How it drips down.
Because now it's just dripping down off the screen. It's out of the way, but it's super unique, right?
That's way cooler than just a static watermark.
And because that thing is moving as part of the video, it's less likely that any of the AI content filters could, because these things look for watermarks, right? And they actually push watermark content less. So having that be moving and a part of the video decreases that as well.
I'm definitely making one this weekend.
How did you guys So this is actually the tutorial that I'm going to make for YouTube this weekend. Did you guys like that? That was pretty like low lift, a decent amount of iteration, but there's your end result. And this is like, you could do that. You could literally just do this for clients and whatnot. Money May asks VO3 Ultra. Ultra, the credits only get used if you generate with the quality model. However, as long as you use the fast model, which is what we've been using this whole time, you get unlimited generations if you're on the Google Ultra plan. So credits only get used if you use the quality model. The fast model is unlimited. In most cases, there's no reason why you need to use the quality model. Boom. Facepalm, do you have any questions about anything I just did?
Me? No, I'm good. I'm motivated now. I got so much to do this weekend just because of this stream. And we're going to put that challenge, the 90-day challenge in there?
We are. Dolphin, but it was a decent amount of work, but it also wasn't, because anyone who knows how long that, like, if hey, Kojak, are you still here? I don't know if you're still here, bro, but anyone who is familiar with After Effects and Blender and all those things, unless you're like a savant in one of these, it would take a lot of time to do this in After Effects from scratch with the same like quality of the effect. So, I think it's worth it. Mohammed, bro, no one wants to buy your Google Ultra account. No one wants that, bro. Sorry, man. So yeah, guys, I hope you learned something here. You saw it here first. This is going to be the YouTube video that I make over the next 2 days. The goal is to make an intro for this logo thing, for this logo video that is as engaging as this video. And yeah, that is going to conclude tonight. If you guys came here late, you guys are definitely going to want to run this stream back, because Swaggy was on earlier with us and dropped so much knowledge on things he does to help him go viral on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, and what he's done to grow his following, that you guys really should go back and run this stream over, or have like Gemini transcribe the stream for you or something. And yeah, Kojak, bro, on my next stream, which is not going to be next Friday, but the Friday after, if you want to come and hop on with me and we go back and forth and we like take stuff you do in After Effects and we figure out how to like augment it in AI, I think that would be a really dope stream for us to do. So let me know if in 2 weeks you want to come and you want to hop on this with me at the same time at 6 p.m. Pacific. So guys, I appreciate you. Facepalm, thank you for joining me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Learned a ton.
I always wait. Money May said, "Can anyone confirm what I asked? Boogs might not have seen my question, bro. I answered your question, man. I answered your question. The VO3 fast is unlimited on the Ultra plan. It's the quality model that costs credits. So if you have credits, you will only use them if you select the quality model. All right, Kojak, I'm gonna message you on Instagram, bro, and we'll confirm it and stuff. But guys, that's what we're gonna try to do on the stream from 2 weeks. My dude Kojak here is an unbelievable video editor in After Effects. I don't think he's really used AI too much at this point, but we're going to bring them on and we're going to go back and forth. And that should be a really fun time. So, guys, I appreciate you. Please, if you're not already following, follow. If you're not in the Discord, come join us in the Discord because everyone on here was from the community. Facepalm is always keeping us up to date with all the crazy AI shit that drops even before I get the updates from any of the places that I follow. And yeah, my Instagram is still cooked, so you're not going to see any posts on there from me this week. But I am real quick. I gotta, shameless plug myself because this is my stream. Give me 1 second here. How do I see, bro? I'm such a noob on TikTok. I don't even know how to copy my TikTok link, bro.
Patreon.
Guys, come follow me on TikTok. Definitely, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're not following on YouTube, follow on the YouTube because weekly tutorials, shorts a couple times a day. I'm going to start varying up the content wildly and putting a lot of effort into the YouTube side of things. Hit me with the TikTok follow though, so I can start to get some momentum on there because Instagram has completely crushed my soul in the past 2 weeks. But it's okay. We just pivot and we don't let it get us down. And of course, if you guys want to continue learning, if you want access to the prompters that I was using on all of the places, you guys can continue learning with me on Patreon, monthly tutorials, monthly mood boards. I'm always updating the the prompters. So let me drop the link to that for you guys real quick. Boom. Here is the link to the Patreon if you guys would like to continue learning with me. If not, all good. Just support me on the social platforms. I appreciate it. I'm always giving away the sauce like this for free as well. So, guys, my name is jboogx.creative. This is Facepalm. Facepalm, are you posting on socials at all?
Yeah, but mainly for work.
Mainly for work. Is there any place that you want to shout out for people to follow you now or later?
Later? I'll just put it in the Discord.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to drop the link to the Discord one more time for all of you guys that came in late in case you're not already in the Discord. Boom. Link to the Discord is in the chat. Come join the community. Everyone is awesome. Everyone is helping one another. So I will be back with you guys in 2 weeks. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Go make something cool. If you do, come post it in the Discord because I will not see it on Instagram right now because I'm taking a forced Instagram detox. So, guys, I appreciate you. I'm jboogx.creative.